Okay. Things should be fixed by now. Ah. There we go. So. Okay. We're gonna get this set up. Summon my GM chair. Get into set GM chair. Not shrinking. As per usual, when it comes to this stuff, I don't have stream avatars activated on the Foundry scene, and I don't have. I'm not shrinking. I'm not. I don't have Twitch integrated throwing system active either. My attention is going to be on the game and the players because they need my focus and attention. So, and hopefully today will be a really good session. I hope so, at least. Yes. Time to unmute. Get this on the run. Okay, we're live.
I'll hop out of GM account so I don't break anything.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this practice going for a moment. There we go. So, there we go. This is session 18. Finally, after so long, after having beaten the Stag Lord, you guys had an opportunity to build up your barony. Alright, I'm going to murder you this session.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You're talking too tiny.
Oh, fuck you. Little bastard. Small thing in this particular session as well. We will be introducing the hero point deck. The hero action deck, in other words. This is basically like giving additional effects to hero points. And I want to briefly explain how this works to the viewers. In every single time that we start a session, we usually just hand out the default hero points and we set them to 1. In addition to this, from now on, all the players will be getting a card. And this is a random card chosen from a deck of 52 cards. And the effect that is on the card is basically something you can use with a hero point in order to do a really cool effect that you normally don't have. The cards are relatively balanced, both in favor and not in favor of you. It's completely RNG on what you're gonna get. But this should make combat pretty exciting. Drink combat. So. Okay. So, but
I don't believe in tarot cards.
well, you're gonna have to. You don't have a choice now.
Dang it.
Well, there's a setting to activate tarot cards too.
Oh no!
Those are in there too.
No.
There's also poker cards, so we can play cards when we're waiting.
I have a queen. Is that good?
It depends. Is the queen called Bree Sunstrider? Because if that's the case, yeah, it's pretty good.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna deal out some cards to all the players. We're gonna do that right now.
Those are secret.
They are a secret.
Secret to you, so you don't share it.
Yes. The cards that you get is only something you can see. You can't see other players' cards. I can because I'm the GM. You will see that as well in the chat if I'm gonna look at your cards. Do expect me to do that. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Let's deal out some cards for people. There we go. So the cards have been given out. And you should be able to... I think there's a menu to check what is in your hand, I believe. From the chat.
Yeah, you should have a small UI element thing that you should now see a card there.
Yeah.
Or you can click your card in hand on the check on the text. Yeah. Alright. I see what my card is.
And again, just for the sake of also quote-unquote balance in gameplay, it's a bit more of a soft rule, but I want to kind of make it a middle in. Don't reveal what your power is that you get with your card, or the effects that you get with your card, because otherwise you might use it in tandem with something else and strategize in an almost half-broken metagaming kind of way. So to avoid that shenanigans entirely, keep the card secret.
It's to make it a surprise.
Vile. Reverse tower. I guess that means I'm going to be facing a change in my life. Yep. You are. You're gonna die.
Dang it. Being alive is my favorite part of life.
We still have to change the player icons, but we'll do that the next time. Oh, look at Breeze coming in hot with the correction. Look at that.
Change that in 30 seconds.
Now, so let me see. So for the start of this particular session, does anyone want to do the recap for an additional card? Who wants to have an extra card?
But it's been several weeks because you're a big streamer now.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's basically forever. As you can tell, I got rid of my headache.
Yes, I can
It's
tell.
been 80 hours.
All right, who wants the honors?
So
Well, I suppose I can.
Or oh, not
For the
there
last
because
session-
their mic isn't working. Sorry.
From the last session specifically, we violently murdered, or re-murdered, the, what was it? The lonely warrior in his crypt, along with his 2 buddies, or 4 buddies, who were not very pleasant to be around. Poor Cardin and his puka-puka self. We took the corpse back to the capital and had him resurrected. And then we did Kingdom Turns. And a lot of things happened in the Kingdom Turns. But now it's 8 months later.
The corpse, by the way, in this context is Cardin.
Yeah.
Technically, he's not a person when he's been corpseified. Therefore, he does not have a name.
That's not how that works.
Rude.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
excellent.
about the gist of it.
Tokens.
I'm gonna give you your card. There you go.
But what happened during the Kingdom Turns? Was I
Well, I
bad for
mean-
time?
You can definitely explain that too, if you want.
Built walls, built roads,
Mhm.
built bridges, built farms, built logging camps. Decided not to build a logging camp on the Naiads tile because we don't feel like dealing with that shitstorm.
Very clever.
Should also probably specify that we experienced Boomtown several times in a row.
Yes, I believe it was twice in a row. Built a dump, built houses, built a cemetery, built a town, claimed Oleg, got a free general store, rebuilt the temple, so now the Temple of Aristil is actually a temple. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.
Yep. All in all, I think it's fair to say that you guys had pretty good kingdom turns, okay? Like, you didn't actually have, like, a lot of disasters hitting you guys. If any, really. You actually had a pretty smooth sailing start for building up your barony.
That's illegal, so Baya's gonna punish us.
Yep, absolutely. Today is the day you guys get riddled by a plague. All your farms are fucked. Everything. No, I'm not doing that. No. We're going to keep things totally fair and good. I want to basically pick up the pace from where you guys effectively, ended your kingdom turns. And I think that it was time for a feast to happen. Because, yeah, you guys had, a double boomtown you couldn't really do that much with, but, you still have an opportunity to be like, okay, around, give or take 8, 9, 10 months, whatever you want, later, it's time to actually celebrate the fact that we are actually succeeding here in life. We're actually pulling ourselves up. Admittedly, a sudden plague at the start of a kingdom is actually historically accurate. Well, you beat the odds. You beat the odds. You managed to succeed in not having that. Now, I also mentioned, indeed, for you guys that, of course, because during this time, you're not just kind of hammering away at your duties, you're also interacting with the townsfolk. There are some townsfolk that you've already spoken to. I've given you guys that as homework to do, and I thank you very much for actually giving that to me. This is the stuff that I'm actually going to keep carrying through as we go. I want to really thicken out the story for the characters and make things more meaningful and more fun as we go.
I will say, like, as an addendum to that, I'm a little bit peeved that you didn't, react in the slightest. Because I wasn't sure if you had, read it and gone, oh, okay, good. Because it was just silence.
Yeah.
Wait, you think Baya is a React streamer?
I'm not a React streamer. You should know me better than that, a Wraith. No.
Baya doesn't react stuff. What are you talking about?
It's not like I'm ignoring you.
I got that does all ziddled.
Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you, but I did read it, and everything looked good so far. So.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And if I need something more ironed out, I'll just sit down with you and get that ironed out. It's, it's a hell of a lot better than not receiving anything, let me put it that way. Having nothing to work with is like, ugh.
I should have just written you, a piece of note, a post-it note that said, Todd Jimbleborp has feet.
I gave you character lore.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, but expect me to, in the upcoming, I want to say, well, not specifically this session, but in the upcoming sessions to follow through on this stuff, because this will actually allow you to, not just make your character reactive to what's happening in the world around it, but more like immediately being alive in the world. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So. Also, screw you, Nits.
It makes sense.
Screw you, Nits.
Rude.
Okay, without further ado, I'm going to swap the scene to the feast hall, because you guys are holding a feast in honor of, effectively, the fact that you didn't die. Everything went well for everyone. So we're going to go ahead and swap it to that particular scene.
I have a piece of RP to inject from the past, actually. It should take a minute.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so at the moment of founding of Lockshire, Eris would have gone to the party and said that she's now discarding the name Price. It's not necessary anymore.
Sure.
And she felt like she's done enough accomplishment to re-earn her name at this point, so now she's no longer gonna be tsundere about it and refuse to give her name to people.
Yeah. Excuse me while I fix something on the stream real quick. I
We just
realized,
started, Maya. You can't have scuff already.
Oh, you know, we gotta have scuff. We gotta have it. It's not a stream without scuff. You know that.
While Baya unscuffs,
It's not.
in the UI where there was the little extra stuff above the macro bar that's gone now, can I renable that?
You need to refill it. The HUD. Oh, you need to also choose your character. So click on the. You should see one portrait.
Yeah.
Click on it,
Click. Okay. Cool.
and then you might need to redo your.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you click actions and like
Shortcuts.
make sure that you unlock your hotbar before you start dragging shit, because I was not doing that.
Well, the squares are missing
Work if
too,
you-
but
Should still see them, or you can
probably just reload or something.
send me stuff, and I can tell you what. Because if you don't see the squares, then you don't have your character selected as persistent. So you can click your character and then click.
Yeah, I see the like lines of stuff that I didn't have, but
Yes, send me a screenshot. We're good.
Loa, you can move yourself right now, no problem. Go ahead and swap a seat with somebody. No problem, go
Right,
for
I'm
it.
gonna move myself.
Okay, fine. What are you doing?
if
Why
you
are you
can
running
here.
away? No, don't run away. You're a part of this, whether you like it or not. Hello, Tegon.
Pull like grandpa out of the old folks'
Oh,
home.
yeah.
Get back here.
Jode and Knock Knock sitting together.
They're having a philosophical discussion. But
Freeze, that's scoop fish.
Sam Riegel is actually like outlined in red.
who? Really?
An enemy?
An enemy?
What?
enemy spotted.
Oh my god. Enemy spotted. No. No. Oh, apparently Balkan
Oh yeah,
is as well.
if you haven't reloaded without cache, reload without cache. Control R, Shift R, Control F5, and if that still doesn't work, F12. Go into storage. No, into.
Yeah, alright, we'll burn that
Storage,
bridge when we get there.
No, it's just all your UI and stuff is gonna be fucked until you do that, because there's a lot of update and you're still using old cache. So
Okay, well, I've reloaded without cache. I still see the same thing.
okay, so do F12.
People.
Go into application.
From what menu?
That should have opened up the DevTools.
Yes,
You
but I
see
don't
this?
see
Okay.
application written anywhere.
It should be one of the tabs at the top.
Ah,
Or you can
yes,
press
it was just
plus.
small. Okay.
And then in there you can go and clear site data. That's gonna clear everything, including your settings, but it'll fix everything as well. Then once you do that, you reload. Control F5 or Control Shift R, and that should work.
Yeah, I don't see a clear.
In application, there should be a storage
Yes.
on the. left, and there should be clear site data there. See if I can send a screenshot. No, above that.
Okay, click on the storage button. Okay. Clear site data. Click. Cleared
Yeah,
and then
if,
reloading.
If you didn't do that, right in AG, you should do that as well. Or else your HUD is going to be fucked.
Sorry, I don't
HUD,
speak.
game, everything.
What? One more time. F12.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine is
F12.
fine.
F12 does nothing.
Are you using Foundry Light? Well, FLC?
I use FLC. He doesn't.
I just use the browser.
Then on the browser, I think it's Control-Shift-I.
That opened
That's
up a
it again.
void of nothing.
Then you should have a storage page in there that loads at some point. Well, actually, it's a browser, so just go into your browser settings and clear cache for this website.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah,
Still time.
Actually, I should be fine because I don't have any issues with it due to my cache auto clearing.
all right. Well, it is important to do because stuff will be fucked. So if stuff is fucked, I'm gonna tell you to do that again. If it's not, it's good. Alright. Anyway.
All right. Without further ado, here. Okay, so a feast has been set. You know, there's plenty of food for absolutely everybody. There's all manner of, you know, seasoned meats, and you know, you have fruit available. You have all manner of carbohydrates of choice. You have pastries, you have bread, you name it. It's all there. Huh? What?
You had the opportunity to describe a feast and you just go like full gym bro.
Expect no less from me.
That was great.
Look at the amount of meat there is, man. Look at this. This is amazing. I would be super happy here.
It's a meet and greet. Of course, there's gonna be meat.
Go to your room.
Does that mean there's going to be at least one meet cute?
Also go to your room. No. So part of this, we just did basically a story recap. The reason why this feast is being taken place is as celebrations for the fact that you guys have set up your, I want to say your, I don't want to call it a kingdom per se, but because it is still more of a barony that is slowly moving and evolving its way into a kingdom.
It's beef.
And because of the fact that you have, you know, the barony of Ewenmore set up, you have the, you know, we're basically having this enormous feast taking place in Lockshore right now. And, well, one of the things that we have to do to celebrate this, other than just enjoying the food and enjoying all of the drink that is available, a lot of people are here. I didn't want to overflood it with, you know, 200 extra tokens, so don't worry about the fact that, you know, we're not lagging out for that. But I do have NPCs here for all of you to interact with. It's not going to take too long. I would like for each party member to select one non-party member to converse with. We're going to go through them just one at a time, and it's not going to take too long. Give or take maybe 5 minutes each, something like that. So, who wants to go first? Who will be first to the sacrificial block of social interact? Yes. Hello, Vanessa. Hi.
Wrong.
Vile, you want to go
Wait,
first?
we still have the timer thing. Yes, we do.
Yeah, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys. You know, if it takes a bit more than 5 minutes, it's okay. You know, as long as you're having fun role playing, I want you guys to just get a little bit into character, start talking to people, and just have a good time. Because you guys have actually earned, believe it or not, you have earned this feast. So enjoy it.
Well, since I have taken the proverbial first step, I suppose, Vile would get up, grab a honkin' tonkin of some meat from his plate, brush past Seabreeze, or friggin' that. Breeze, fucking Christ. And just like, you know, gently brush and scratch her hair as he makes his way over to proverbial grandpa.
Okay. Veckel Benson is the proverbial grandpa that we're talking about here. Just to give the chat the idea as to who we're actually looking at, let me go ahead and show it to all the players, including chat. Old hunter who has lost his leg to an enormously aggressive boar when he was doing his very last hunt of his life. Talk timer test. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Thank you. But yes, Veckel Benson does wave you over. He's very slowly shuffles to the side, you know, very carefully. He's a little bit slow because, you know, excuse him at his old age. But he's very happy that you come over. And he's like, "How are you doing, my son? Go on, take a seat."
Oh, don't worry, I've already found a seat, and I would like to initially start by saying very much thank you for the bow. It's been genuinely splendid during my downtime and soft travels. You would be somewhat surprised to learn, perhaps, that a bow utilized above ground with a rope on it is actually fairly efficient at fishing.
You see him kind of like, you know, tilting his head, being like, "Would you not want to just use a fishing rod for that boy?" You see him kind of chuckling at the creativity of it.
You'd think so, but given the size of some of the prey, it does genuinely help to be able to spear them from above.
What kind of prey did you go for? Tell me of your adventures, tell me.
I believe the largest thing I've caught to date, obviously, has been something of a small whale. It took 3 arrows to get it through, all lashed to the side of the little boat, but it was quite enjoyable. I, of course, had to beach the boat to get it back onto shore, because tiny ship, but it was enjoyable.
You managed such a feat? My, I wish that I would be able to take to the seas one day when I was a young lad. Oh, but such things were just not meant for me, I suppose. You see him just taking that with a bit of a grin, like he's not upset about the fact that he didn't have it, but he does ponder over what you've described for your amazing seafaring adventures.
If you wish, one day during a recess, I'll take you fishing with me. You can handle the bow, and I can handle another bow or a fishing rod.
Well, I don't want to be in your way, young man. You know, I am quite old, and I do have a missing leg, but if such a thing is not a bother, then...
It would be a leisurely thing, and nothing would be expected, but, you know, if we do catch something, then there's dinner.
You see him kind of like, you know, with a spark in his eyes, and his expression is very jovial and very happy. And he's like, well, I think I will take you up on that offer. But please do not hesitate to, you know, should things get a bit too rough on the waters, to not have me in such a situation if I am in your way. It is your ship, after all.
I promise you, with every fiber of my being, you will make it out, and you will make it back, and you will be not a bother.
Oh, well, thank you, young man. I am most pleased that my bow has given you a lot of success in your hunts, even that on the seas. I must admit, I would have never thought about it. The first thing I would have thought about was, well, a bit like that gentleman over there. And he kind of like gestures across the hall towards a man that has a bit of a fishing hat on. And he's like, that one over there, that one is called Arvin, I believe, and he has made it his profession for fishing and the like. And the first thing I would have imagined is that you would just have a lot of good fishing rods and the like for this kind of seafaring things. But I'm most pleased that you have used my bow for even such creative methods. It brings a fire back into me when I was younger. You see him like really kind of enjoying and relishing the moment of thinking about it.
Careful now, or you might give yourself a heart attack. Now, see, the thing is, before I came to these wondrous lands, I had my own ship, a proper ship with proper shipmates. And I truly did miss the sea during the wandering. It's not the same going out on and fishing, but it's been refreshing.
Well, here is to hoping that many more refreshing adventures go your way. And you see him kind of like slowly reaching for his cup of ale, and he just raises it up and holds it up for you to kind of, put your cup against it as well.
Vile would take his cup up and clink it, now noticeably not wearing gloves specifically, so as he just like clinks it, cheers, and then he downs the mugger.
He very, very slowly, because of his age as well, he's a bit more slow on the uptake of, drinking the ale, but he does, of course, join in on the toast in full. And yeah, that's your timer. So, yeah, there you go. Well done, Vile. Good job. That's pretty awesome.
I had a heart attack halfway through that.
No, you didn't. You did a fucking amazing job. That's amazing. That's super good. But yeah, Veckel Benson is on really good terms with Vile. I'm taking note of the conversation real quick. Let me take a look. I have my trusty sheet right here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, copy that and plop it in for Vile. Here we go. Perfect. Cheeks red hot. Vile, you did a fantastic job. Seriously, 10 out of 10. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The fact that you did it is more than enough. Alright, who wants to be next to the social chopping block? Again, try to aim for something like 5 minutes. Don't sweat it too much. Just have fun with it. No pressure.
Eris has got a chat with Amiri.
Alright. You see Amiri. Amiri is... Let me go ahead and grab the notes for Amiri real quick. Amiri. Here. Yes, perfect. She is absolutely stuffing her face with both food and ale, just like kind of like chomp, 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 glug, 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 chomp, 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 swallow. She's absolutely like famished and having a great time.
Yeah, Mary, remember when we met? Absolutely demolished you in arm wrestling.
You just see her kind of like, like immediately like piping up and being like, and she kind of slams the table with her fist, like, which shocks the other two. And she's like, you wanna go ahead and challenge me here? And you just see her like, she's like trying to chew at the same time.
I wouldn't want to ruin your good time. You seem like you're enjoying the food. Let's keep eating. I was just reminiscing about old times.
You see her kind of like swallow this huge chunk of food, and she's like, ha! Well, I will gladly go ahead and take you on in another duel whenever you want. Your call.
Sure. Have you been hunting anything good recently? Are you hanging around here?
Yeah, of course I have been. Sometimes I just get bored just being in town. It's just too boring. I need some action in my life.
Well, that's because we killed the biggest boar around a few months ago. That's why you're bored. On ours, I've been fishing here. I'm getting some good stuff. Being like the general of the guard here and all, I've been training the guards to go fish on the docks. It's been pretty good.
Fishing is not very dangerous stuff.
Well, when you get to my age, you learn to be patient.
You know what? Eris, I'm gonna give you a prompting chat. Roll for that. Because you're basically effectively trying to mention anything that you do in the wild. Okay, very good. And she is like, you know what? And she kind of like slams her ale down and she spills some onto the table out of pure like enthusiasm. She's like, kind of stares at you, almost staring you down, but not in an aggressive way. But she's like, we should go hunting together, you and me. No distractions, just you and me.
Yeah, you want to do it barehanded?
And you just see her like huge grin, and she's like, let's do it.
Sounds great. Now, what have you been doing actually since you've been bored?
I've been training a lot. Well, it's too boring without anything to really cut down. But it is the opposite of, you know, where I effectively came from. So I guess there's that. But still. You kind of see her like kind of like shrugging. She doesn't really know what to do with herself sometimes, is what you're estimating from this, from boredom. Because she relishes, you know, having her hands busy and being in the middle of combat, being in the middle of heat and doing things together. Which is kind of like a half invitation for you to be like, you know what, oh, maybe once in a while, when things are a bit quiet or there's some hunting going on, I can just drag Amiri in, and odds are she's gonna say yes.
Yeah, so I was gonna offer you a position in the guards, but that doesn't seem like it would be very exciting for you. However, maybe we can contract you into leading expeditions into the wild with some of the trainees. That sounds like it could be exciting.
Trainees? And you just see her kind of like chomping up some more food, and she's like, what kind of trainees?
Just some little baby boys that are learning how to protect the town.
Ugh. Do I have to train them up?
No, just have an adventure, you know?
I get it. We all have to start somewhere. I too was very small and inexperienced on my younger days. Not anymore though. You see her like having this, you know, almost shit-eating grin, and then she just chugs down the rest of her ale. Let me look. I'm putting this into the sheet. I'm keeping track. Where is Amiri? Okay, this is already high. Okay, yeah.
And you know, when we're starting to get an army going here, maybe I'll keep your interest in mind, and we can see what we can do with that. Sounds like that would be right up your alley.
You see her kind of like thinking about it, and it's obvious in the glow of her eyes that she has not actually given a thought about an army. Because fair is fair, you know, and you would understand this, Amiri is generally seen as a one-man army of her own, at least in her eyes, and not really thinking, hey, an actual army could actually do something here too. And as she's pondering about it, she's like tilting her head left, tilting her head right, and she's like, that's pretty interesting. Who are you going to be recruiting in this army? You're going to be training them yourself? Or what?
That's the plan for now. There's gonna be some rank and file, but there's gonna be maybe some special forces too. Maybe that's more up your alley.
You see her kind of like, you know, like pursing her lips, and she's like, sure, count me in. I like that idea. And you just see her kind of like, you know, she balls up a fist and she kind of thumps you onto the shoulder as a gesture of appreciation. Eris can take that no problem, of course, because, you know, she's a buff lady herself. She can handle it, no problem. And she pipes up and she's like, I want to help them train. You tell me whenever the next drill is and I'll join in.
Alright. Let's get it scheduled then. We got a deal.
It is a deal. Oh, and you don't get to go hunting without me. You're making me jealous.
Yeah, I don't really get to go hunting much myself, so next time we go out, we'll be together. And no weapons.
Fine, no weapons then. And you see her kind of like, like grinning, and she's like enjoying the thought of trying to kill something with their bare hands. So she's like, really kind of into the moment of trying to relish that kind of bloodshed, because of course she is the barbarian of the group. Let me see. You are on beast first. Yes, this is fine. You have. Yes. Okay, good. I'm making notes here, so don't mind me if I swap out once in a while. Perfect. Okay. Let me see. I don't need an extra check here. No, I don't. Yeah, you have. Okay. I'm gonna inform you, Eris, that because of the fact that prior to this, you had already had good terms with Amiri. And the fact that you're also you're presenting as a female with not only a strong personality but the action to back it up, not just in combat but also outside of combat. You actually now have a +2 circumstance bonus when it comes to interacting with Amiri in the future.
Yeah, we can move up the friendship tracker 1.
Well, that is what's happening here. So, I mean, you are on pretty damn good terms with Amiri. So she definitely considers you a friend. And
affection point.
Yeah, you do have an affection point with her. Yes. Let me see if you have any other remarks. Then now's the time. Otherwise, I will move to the next player.
I think we're food.
I think it is time for food. Yeah, Amiri would agree, and she is like, and another thing that she does as well before, right before this conversation effectively concludes, she grabs a piece of meat from one of the free plates that is available. Actually, no. What she does is she grabs a plate and she grabs meat from behind at the fire, plops it on a plate, and puts it in front of you. She doesn't say anything. She just does it.
I thought you were gonna feed me, but okay.
That's effectively what she's doing. She's putting it in front of you, so that is as good of a gesture as it's gonna get.
That's all right. We'll get there.
Okay, so that's Amiri. I should have closed that. All right. Who is next? Who wants to have another chat with people?
I'll go.
All
Let me know when you're
right.
ready, Senpai.
Yes, I am. I'm good to go. Yes.
All right.
I already know where this is going.
Hold on. All right. Obviously, I am talking to best girl Jathal.
All right. Sure. Yeah. Thorax over here is also, at the table enjoying some food. Yeah. So they might listen in, they might not. Depends on how it goes. Yeah. Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. So I sit up, posture very poised, and calmly just reach out, like vocally, and be like, "Hey, Jathal, it feels like it's been an age since I've seen you. What brings you to Lockshire?"
This is Jathal, for those who are curious. An elven lady. She is effectively, first of all, she is like kind of stuck in her own thoughts, and just as you talk to her and mention her name, she kind of like gets jostled out of her thoughts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not to like throw your entire conversation thing, but isn't the one next to Lowen Jumanji?
No.
No.
I find it hilarious how everyone keeps confusing the two.
I did think that, but I figured she wouldn't be here.
No. Jamandi Aldori looks
figured
different.
so either, but
It's okay. I don't mind just showing you guys the difference, just real quick. I showed Jathal, and this is Jamandi Aldori. She has a lot more fancy clothes on, let's put it that way. Okay.
that's fair.
Yeah. Jathal was kind of stuck in her own thoughts. Lowen, I want to... can you just roll perception for me? Just a regular perception. Just throw it out there. It's fine.
Yeet.
Perfect. You actually kind of noticed that in her thoughts, and as she was kind of jostled out of it, you kind of recognize this reactive behavior. This is actually kind of the behavior of somebody who, one, was stuck in their own, thoughts, and usually that happens whenever somebody is actually quite lonely. And, the fact that you called her out, she was like, oh, my apologies. I was stuck in my own thoughts for a moment. I was not necessarily the most entertained. What was your question?
So, in an effort to entertain you, let's strike up conversation. So, where have you been the last year?
You see Jatha kind of pursing her lips and raising an eyebrow, and he's like, I would have not taken you the type for a jester. You're missing the outfit. It's clear that she is kind of, it's a bit of a mocking tone, but she's trying to be playful, although it's a little bit jabby.
That's okay. You know what? I left my my shoes with the bells at the chapel, but I do what I can. Yeah.
You see her kind of pondering, and she is like, well, after all of the, nastiness with that stag lord died down, she kind of gestures almost offhandedly with her hand. She's like, I needed to see what exactly was happening here after it was no longer a place of just muck and stones in the ground.
And do you like what you see?
I suppose I do. I expected a hell of a lot worse, if I'm going to be very honest with you.
It was rough at first, but it was a team effort.
She kind of kind of nods and is like, you cannot do everything by yourself and on your lonesome. You always need powerful allies around you. It is of most importance.
I mean, powerful allies helps, but just having anyone around is good.
I had a brief opportunity to talk to that one over there, and she kind of gestures across the, across the hall towards Jubilost. And she is like, he comes across a bit as an irritating fellow at first, but I must admit, he knows a lot.
Yeah, I mean, his initial impression on us was less than ideal, but he has really stepped up as a member of the kingdom.
Where did you find him?
Halfway submerged in a river, yelling at his compatriots.
You kind of see a almost scoff and chuckle at the same time. I'm surprised you didn't let him drown.
It's not our way.
What is your way then? Enlighten me. Thrill me with some more entertainment.
So, here, everyone has a chance, and everyone gets second chances. We have a strong belief that everyone has a place, and that if someone hasn't found their place, it's our job to help find it with them. Take Clorax here. We just had a conversation not too long ago, a few months, where he didn't have a place and he tried to take someone else's place. However, we found a peaceful solution in which both parties involved ended up in a better situation. Isn't that right, Korax?
You see Korra's kind of like chomping down some food, and he's like, well, I suppose.
Have we not established a logging camp that I'm assuming that you work at, along with your team?
Yes, I just wish that it would have been resolved more quickly. That's all. That's all.
I mean, there were alternative solutions, and I do believe you chose a better one.
Well, I'm grateful for the work. Do not misunderstand. Yes. You see him kind of like, being awkward, and he's like, he didn't expect that to be a part of the conversation at the table. It's clear you caught him a little bit off guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want also a check for you, Raven.
Hit me. Oh, fuck. I'm a hero point bad.
Alright, fine. Okay. Jaethal does take note of this particular conversation. While she's not particularly thrilled about it, she doesn't actually show disapproval either. Let me go ahead and make a note. Here. Here. There we go. She kind of waves it off, and she then turns to Lowen and is like, "May I confide in you some advice?"
Always.
Have you established any serious leadership in this group so far? Because I will be honest, I have not seen it thus far. Meaning, no offense.
I mean, none taken. It's just we have a different dynamic than most groups. We act more unanimously as a team. We find solutions together. No one dictates what we do for each other.
How wild of you. You should consider perhaps having one day some more stern leadership where necessary, if the going gets truly difficult. So far, you have had no major issues thrown your way, I will admit, other than the Stag Lord. But should the day come, she kind of like, gives you kind of, not necessarily like a mean stare down, but she's kind of staring at you to gauge your reaction.
Yep. Yeah. Well, whatever challenges may come, we'll face them head on. And we'll adapt as necessary. Just like I've adapted my spell list to always have a harm, just for you.
You kind of see her kind of like, raising her eyebrow again. And she's like, what was that? But she's not like offended, but she like to the people who are like lesser so socially inclined, they might think that she is offended, but she's actually kind of intrigued.
And I just turn away and sip my mug all casually as smug.
You should be careful, young man. Those words might end up cutting you before you know it. And she also kind of sips her ale. Lowen, just for your information, Jaethal is definitely intrigued by you. At first, she was actually kind of indifferent about you, to be honest. She was kind of like, whatever. This one is like meh. Right now, she is on friendly terms with you. So, yeah, a step up from what was before. Yeah.
Yep.
And she does, of course, take note of that. Especially your latest comment that you would have a harm spell for her, which is like kind of intriguing for her.
What's even funnier?
What?
Harm spell symbol is just a giant purple heart.
Isn't the harm. I have to keep my mouth shut here. I want to say so many things, but I can't. I cannot do that. Okay. All right. Lowen, that concludes your talk with J-Tall, unless there's anything else you want to speak with her about.
No. No, we can continue.
All right. I believe Breeze and Cardon are the ones that are left.
And Cardon's away.
Okay.
So.
All right,
Like fuckers, no!
Breeze, you're next. Let's go, you big socialite. Let's go.
Yeah, I picked the ones I don't recognize, so.
Oh, how brave of you. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those notes. All right, do it.
Breeze slithers over to the table. Because Peace Blossom is over by the grill attempting to steal meat. She, of course, has her little teacup of wine because, let's be real, she's not using a wine glass. They'd be too big for her.
Sure. The two individuals that are sitting at this particular table, they're both just simply enjoying their meal. Nothing crazy going on here. Other than the individual to the left of you, right there, is effectively having, I want to say, an enormous amount of drink. Like, this is like, you would have noticed, like, throughout the feast that he would have had at least, like, 5-6 cups already full of ale, and he just chucked them away. Like, no problem.
She is going to note that and just, you remind me a bit of my friend.
Because that is the one that you're talking to, I'm gonna go ahead and show to the players what this particular fellow looks like. He looks up to you and is like, oh, and then he just looks down at you and is like, oh, hey, sorry, I didn't notice you. I didn't mean to ignore you.
It's fine, dear. I'm used to it. She slithers up the stool and sits.
And this particular individual is like, don't worry, it's only like my third cup. Don't worry, it's fine. It's good.
Yes. Of course, it's fine. One of my... I'm not going to call him my oldest friends, because in the grand scheme of things, he's actually quite young. But he's a priest of Kale, so yeah, drinking is pretty much his thing.
Is that him over there? He kind of like gestures behind him and gestures towards Vile.
No, that one is not the one I am referring to. Though, yes,
sorry.
he is actually.
Oh, sorry. My name is Kundal. Kundal, yes. What? You are, I believe, Breeze. If I
Yes.
recall, yes.
Yes,
Nice.
I am Breeze Sunstrider.
It is good to meet you, Breeze Sunstrider. You see him kind of like, swallowing, a little bit more of his ale, and he finishes his drink, and he's already like, you can see in his expression that he immediately wants to have another drink.
Breeze just kind of waves at what I'd assume would be wait staff wandering around, because there's no way they wouldn't have staff.
Yes.
And motions for another drink to be brought for him.
Sure. And another cup of ale is given. This particular...
The wait staff.
The wait staff. The... Lowen is like, yeah, here you go. He immediately appreciates the fact that you do that. And he's like, you should have one too. We should drink together. Yes?
She holds up her cup of wine and smiles and goes, yes, I'm not nearly as big of a drinker as She looks around. Everyone else who has about a meter on me. Anyway.
A thimble of wine. I love it. Well, he reaches over with his cup and kind of like clinks his cup against yours. He does spill a little bit of your drink because he is a bit, you know, not quite so handy having, you know, being 6 cups in of ale. So he's a bit drunk, so he kind of hits it just a bit too hard. Nothing crazy. But...
She's fine with it. She takes a sip and smiles and goes, "So, what brings you here, dear?"
Oh, well, I'm only just recent arrival in the town. I heard that after the bandits were, you know, that they were, you know, and he kind of like, he's having a hard time with words because too much booze. And he's like, yeah, that's it. Well, because of that, I figured that, you know, you guys could do with a trapper. I'm a trapper. I make traps. So he's making sure that you understand, yes, he makes traps and traps wild.
She just nods, eyebrows arching, eyes going a little bit wider, mouth kind of pursing. As long as you don't wind up like the last one.
The last one?
Oh yes, he managed to upset the local fae and, well, let's just say his own traps became something of a liability.
Oh, I don't hunt the fae, I promise. I only hunt wildlife, you know.
I don't think he did either, but they certainly hunted him.
You see him kind of like, you know, like pondering, like almost like he's kind of leaning forward as if like the thought of it is, like the very thought of it is almost like a burden on his shoulders. And he is like, oh, I don't need that. I just arrived too.
Yes. The key is, don't hunt in their territory, A. And B, when you do, be respectful about it. I'm sure you're probably better than he was, because he left some very questionable traps without markings for other people.
Oh, no markings. What?
No markings.
What was he
at
trying
all.
to achieve?
I assume grave injury.
Oh. Well, I always leave markings with my traps. That is how I do it. Yes.
Then you're already leagues better than he was.
Well, you know, I know that I came across a good few wolves as well out in the forest. And I try to do my best to call them if the numbers are too many. By just trapping, I know that the tanners can do with some work on that. So he at least has some idea of what he is doing. But as he explains this to you as well, he also immediately jumps topic to another one and is like, oh, are there a lot of fae here in the kingdom? Other than yourself, young lady?
Well, my kinsfolk are coming as well, but yes, actually, surprisingly enough, there are quite a few. There's a naiad just around the way. She has a lovely little pool. Honestly, if you're polite, she'd probably be a boon. If you go a little further north, there is a fae dragon at the very least.
A dragon?
Not a dragon, a fae dragon. Difference, they're smaller. More likely to set your own traps on you.
Oh. I've never seen a fae dragon before. What? I've never even heard of such a thing. Well, no. Oh, wait. No, wait. I have heard of such a thing. Yes, when I was younger, I did. Yes, but I've never seen one. You see him like, you know, really trying to comprehend 100% with his brain, which is impossible for him to do because he's drunk. But he's at least engaged in the conversation, trying to comprehend. And he's like,
Quite cute. Likes questionable music.
oh,
I do recommend, if you're going in that direction, learn to play an instrument.
oh, well, can't help with that. I just recently arrived, and I pay weekly rent on a shack just to make my way here. I hope to continue living here for a long time. Who knows? Maybe a lute or something in the future, or something.
Or a harmonica. Honestly, anything. He did seem to really quite enjoy music, and making Fae happy, as a general rule, is better for your longevity. Making them upset is more likely to get them all out for you.
As he is pondering over your words, he is like, being like, well, if they're really far, I probably won't see them for a while, at least. I'm trying to go out just a little bit at a time. That is a safer way of doing my job. I don't want to just run into the wild, place a trap super far away from this place. Not that familiar just yet.
Wise. But yes, no, I believe one of our roads runs right through their area. That being said, it shouldn't be too terribly much of a problem. After all, we are right in the middle of quite a heavily forested area. That means plenty of critters for you to trap.
Exactly. Here's to many more critters. You see him kind of like, raising his cup again. He spills a bit and clinks it against yours. And drinks.
He nods, clinks, drinks, and goes, and to a wise trapper who knows to keep the population steady.
He appreciates that very much. Kundal is on friendly terms with Breeze. You know?
Yay!
Other than the fact that he has some drunk shenanigans, he is actually quite friendly. Yeah. So that's that. If you have any more questions for him, now's the time.
Nope, it's Cardon's turn.
It's Cardan's turn. Let's go, boy. Let's do it.
Because I'm fixing stuff. Alright. Well, Arden is not the most social one. He has -1 charisma. So, I don't know who he would be talking to. Especially after getting back into his work. Mostly as priority to not really think about all that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it would just be eating and thinking about other stuff.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Okay, as you are, let me take a look. Yeah, I have that disabled, by the way.
Or click on it. Sec.
Okay, I'll take it.
See if it's different.
There you go.
Alright. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll check.
One individual does speak to you though, and he is also a dwarf, and he's sitting actually kind of across from you. And he is like, it is good to see a fellow dwarf here. Kind of difficult to find our own kind here and there.
Well, there might be a few more coming from Brundutan. Ever since I went there to gather my things back, I did mention about the kingdom and if some would be willing to come and help. We'll see.
This is the individual that is chatting to you. And he
Sure,
pipes up,
net.
and he is like, I know your name. Your name is Cardan, but I am Harin. And he wants to reach across the table to shake your hand, but he's a bit just too short how to reach for it. But he does introduce himself at the very least. It appears to be like a middle-aged kind of dwarf with a strange-looking, well, not even a mace, but he has a flail as his side weapon. But he does pipe up and he's like, I wanted to ask you, actually, more than anyone else, what was it like, really, to set all this up? It must have been a lot of bloodshed.
Well, not that much from the... If you compare the time of our party being chasing the bandits and everything compared to the time until now, it's only a small part. Just a lot of background work, let's say.
I would have sworn that you would have just all simply died, if I can be honest. Because it was a lot to take care of all those bandits that were all so bloodthirsty. It would have been a case for just abandoning your hope and just embracing the inevitable. But instead you built all this. I'm impressed that you managed to delay the inevitable.
Well, the bandits weren't that much. Just had to be safe and keep ourselves together.
You were from where again? You just mentioned it.
Yeah, I have family back in Brondetown, up in Brevoy.
Let me see. This.
Like,
Okay. I want to have this roll, please.
well, because you wrote Dwarven lore instead of Dwarf lore, it doesn't work.
Oh, that's literally by itself. Okay, I just roll it normally from your thing. You gain. Perfect.
I do have Dwarf lore.
Yeah, it's
Dwarf.
potato. It's the same. Even though grammatically it's not the same, it is the same. And he's very quite actually kind of happy that you're here. Even though he seems a bit like a pessimist, he does come across a little bit like one. He's actually kind of happy, or a pessimist especially, that another dwarf is here. And is like, now that it's no longer a mess, I hope to be at least kind of a part of all of this, you know, even though things will end eventually, maybe I can be of some use. I have some services that I offer at least, even in the most dire of times, especially in the most dire of times.
Well, all are welcome to come and join the kingdom, as long as they are coming to help build it into a better thing.
He kind of like, you know, nods. He's also not the biggest talker per se, even though he is, you know, fond of talking to other dwarves like yourselves. Let me see, where is my table? Where are you? Oh, you're not on the table? Yes, you are. Good. No, not under your, no, not that type of table, no. Here we go. There we go. He is on friendly terms with you, and no, we're not rolling for Salmonella, no. No, we're not. No. You're supposed to eat the chicken, not touch it. Just touch it with your teeth. Let me see. He does kind of, mention as well that, he has seen a lot of bloodshed in his day. And that he actually kind of suspects. He's like, I suspect, it's not the end with those bandits. There's gotta be more threats that's going to come this way. There will be more death. It will be more closer to the end of days, one step at a time. I hope that you will be
cannot
ready.
stop the march of death.
You know
Just
what?
gonna-
He takes note of just that statement. He kind of perks up and is like, huh. Interesting to hear you say that.
Just gotta make the best of what you have until then.
He likes the fact that you said that. So I'm gonna make a note on the influence here. And he pipes up and is like, if you ever need the services of a dwarven cleric, you can call me. And he kind of raises his cup as a gesture to you before drinking as well.
Well, we'll keep that in the know. I just
Do.
mirror him.
Not a lot of words need to be exchanged for them to have a mutual understanding. There's no conversations running across from each other, which is a good thing too. So you are now actually on friendly terms with Harm right here. Expect to see him again in the future, wanting to at least help to some degree. Let me go ahead and put this here. Let me see. Okay, as you kind of finish off part of the conversation, you hear actually some kind of, I want to say, hubbub outside. And as the hubbub outside kind of, dies down a bit, a familiar face actually shows up. And he slowly makes his way into the hall. If it doesn't like what it is.
Well, well, well.
Oh my god, it's he.
It's him. For those of you who don't remember, I'm going to go ahead and just reintroduce because it's been a while. No. This handsome individual here is called Magar Varn. And he kind of, waltzes in, kind of, a bit proud, but it's clear that he has a bit of a soldier's march to it. But he has a grin on his face, and he is obviously very happy to be here. And let me grab my notes here. And he is like, well, I am very pleased to see that there is indeed a feast happening here. It is very, very good to see all of you again. And he, he's very bold in his open statement, and of course he catches the attention of pretty much almost everyone. But he is very, friendly in his approach. And is like, he gestures to all of you and is like, finish your meal. I'll be sure to catch up with you whenever we can get an opportunity to talk. I hope. I have heard that peaceful times are ahead, so I'm hoping to have a good catch-up talk with all of you at some point.
Breeze from over at the table with the drunkard and the silent lumberjack just waves. Hi, Varn!
You see him kind of gesturing over. He walks over towards Mr. Peaceblossom and gives Mr. Peaceblossom a bit of an ear scratch. Because, of course, he likes Mr. Peaceblossom as well. Mr. Peaceblossom is not ignored in this. He does...
Peaceblossom with the full body corgi wiggle.
He does request that potentially at your earliest convenience to have an audience with the leadership at some point. I'm gonna need you to RP the conversation between Mr. Peach Blossom and Maker. You got it. You got it, buddy. As he turns over to Mr. Peach Blossom and reaches to kind of scratch the ears, and he's like, "Ah, there's the good boy. How have you been, little warrior?" And he kind of just keeps on scratching on both sides.
So, from Peace Blossom comes, I'm doing quite well, actually. Would you like some tea?
Oh, no. No,
I
oh
mean,
my god.
technically, he is a fairy corgi.
Oh my god.
That genuinely happens, though.
That terrifies me.
Yeah, and also Breeze can choose to have speech on him every morning. So you could.
It was speech R1 40 yards twice, so I mean, gotta take the 40 yards, right?
Oh my god, Vile. Why would you do that? Oh my god.
I mean, she has an extra 2 abilities she can do every day now, on top of the speed.
Yeah.
True, and I haven't technically done my daily prep, so I could select speech.
Yep.
All right, never mind my funny.
I
No,
thought it was
no,
hilarious.
I noticed it.
That's
I
not
noticed it.
hilarious.
Funny.
Why is it laggy? There we go.
The downside is I almost guarantee he'd make that.
Yeah, Mayor Varn is at the very least polite and waits his turn for you all to kind of finish a meal, to have a moment to talk with him, ideally in private. So,
Is it really fair for us to just abandon a feast to have a conversation with him? Can't we talk to him tomorrow? Gosh.
you could tell him to stay the night and just talk with him tomorrow. That would be perfectly acceptable. Yeah. If that is your preference, that's no problem. I can easily work with that. Oh my god, Carcon, I swear, I swear.
So you could just say that the feast is dying down and everyone starts cleaning up.
Yep.
Everyone's going home.
Breeze
And that'll
politely
be-
excuses herself from her probably at this point passed out conversation partner.
He's not quite passed out, but he's slurring his words. He's not the best conversation person at this moment. Yeah.
Biggest idea.
I'm gonna say indeed that people are beginning to leave the party right now. Let me go ahead and just get a couple of individuals to get them to up and disappear.
See ya, Snoop Lion.
Okay. The other ones that do stay to help clean up are, of course, the other companions. They do stick around. But that said, you are free to, at the very least, have the talk with him. Go ahead and change the music. Oh my god. I may have to reload because it's a little bit laggy. More than just a little bit. Yeah, I need to reload. Yeah, everything's frozen now because everyone keeps moving. I'm gonna just hit pause.
Reheating jokes.
How did you flip your token?
There's a macro for it.
Isn't it also like shift scroll wheel?
It's
No, that's to
returning.
rotate.
Yeah, that's rotating.
Okay, I have
It looks
to
like you're
rotate.
dancing.
I have to reload. I can't do anything.
Yeah, you should have flip token horizontal and flip token vertical. Somewhere in the macros. Also, the macros are over there now. On the right side. Those should already exist in token controls. If you go into common
I
macros.
found it.
Apparently we cannot rotate wall tiles, but we can flip.
Okay, give it a minute. How long did I get from me?
The sync on the pause message is a bit glitchy. We actually all see the same.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright. There we go. That's a little bit less laggy. There we go. Okay. So, as the party dies down, Mager Varn once again, apologizes for just kind of showing up kind of out of the blue. Although it is obviously very much public knowledge that you guys have defeated the Stag Lord, you routed the bandits, and you actually built up the kingdom. His appearance it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. In the fact that you guys did actually meet him at the very beginning during your talk with Jamandi Eldori. And just for a reminder, Mager Varn is the Baron of the Varnhold Barony. And that is the quote-unquote kingdom barony to the east of you. So he is, at the very least, a neighboring, ally, so to speak. Really give a good thought on that name? Yeah. Of course. Who would have thought? Who would have seen that one coming, right? But as he, approaches all of you with, not just celebrations and congratulations. He reaches into his cloak pocket and he pulls out. Okay, I know it's called.
A gun.
No, he's not pulling out a gun. No. Where's my supplementals? Okay, here we go.
Quick, roll initiative.
No.
Yes, gun.
No.
Damn it, I cannot roll initiative, there's no encounter.
No. He does not have a gun. But yeah. He reaches out for a letter. And he holds it out to between basically Breeze and Vile, because they happen to be the closest. And he is like, it's a message from Brevoy. Specifically from Restov.
Should we make the assumption that it's positive news or terrible ones?
I did not open its contents. The reason why, as well, that I bring this is because I was on my way here, and I found this letter on a courier. It was, this courier was headed in this particular direction. They obviously had a couple of more things, not just the letter, but they had some gifts and foodstuffs and the like. Perhaps something as an extra letter supplement to the feast, but there was this letter as well.
You found it on them?
Yes.
Were they okay?
No, they were not.
Oh, that's not good. She, of course, takes the letter.
Yeah, and as you take the letter, before you even open it, he says, I have to inform you what I saw was quite gruesome. They were definitely, obviously they were dead, but they were torn to pieces as if some sort of animal or beast torn them apart. It was quite a gruesome sight. You ought to be aware of that.
So
But where did you find them?
It was on the way here. It was actually not too far from here. I will show it to you on the map. Actually,
Oh yes, please.
but as he, as he has also given you the letter, you can open up the letter and we can, well, quote unquote, read it together, I suppose. Let me go ahead and...
Freeze would slip one nail under the wax seal, pop it open, and unfold the letter.
As you open it, you notice that the first signature, and obviously the seal as well, is a dead-ass giveaway that this is the from the Aldori. Obviously, this is from Lady Jamandi Aldori, the Sword Lord of Restov. And in the letter says the following: "Greetings from Restov, and congratulations once again on your well-earned victory over the Stag Lord. May this mark the beginning of lasting peace and prosperity for your growing barony. I write to you not only in celebration, but also in counsel. As your neighbors and allies, both we in Restov and Baron Mager Varn of Varnhold commend your noble achievements. Yet, I must candidly inform you that not all realms nearby share in the enthusiasm. Of particular concern is the kingdom of Petax, whose response to your rise has been noticeably cool, if not quietly unsettled. While there is no immediate cause for alarm, we have observed troubling signs. Increased unrest with certain regions of Prevoy, suspicious movements in the west, and a marked uptick in covert activity that may suggest the presence of spies. I share this in confidence, trusting in your discretion. Let us remain vigilant, and may our alliance continue to flourish in the days ahead. With respect and steadfast friendship, Lady Jamandi Aldori, the Sword Lord of Restov." I will give this as a show to the players. I'll show it now, so that you can actually see the actual letter.
Yeah, she's got a good typewriter.
Yeah. Mager Varn is of course quiet as you read it, so you can actually read it in peace. Go ahead and close that on camera. There we go. Hello, Liven. Welcome. Mager Varn is silent until you're finished reading, and eventually then says, "I hope it is not too troubling news that is contained in the letter."
Nothing too surprising.
I would inquire for it, but that is not the only reason that I came here, and obviously for the feast, but the biggest reason why I am here is of course to congratulate you on your barony, but I came here to establish a treaty between my town and yours, your barony and mine. Should you be open to it? Eris, I swear to God, stop it! Ah!
I am a little bit disappointed he's not German.
Little bit.
Oh, 9.
That being said, I do believe treaties and the like are more that one's speciality. She points towards Vile.
Well, so far treaties have been treating us pretty well. It's pretty beneficial for both parties, so that seems interesting.
He nods, of course, in total agreement, and he is like, "Well, we can go ahead and make this official in writing at whenever is convenient for you. But I am earnest in my gesture, wanting to set up a strong alliance between us. I believe we have much to benefit from each other."
I believe we can come to something of a mutual agreement when it comes to that sort of thing. And naturally, we will be expecting aid from you, and to a certain extent you can expect aid from us. You know, as each party is available and able to accommodate, obviously.
I appreciate that very much, Sir Vile.
Just vile. The still feels rancid.
Just vile it is then. And he says that with a big grin. Like he's perfectly fine to adjust to that.
I suppose I'll draft up some documents so that we can get it in writing, and then give all of us an opportunity to read the letter. And then, while that's going on, you can have a seat and indulge in some remnants of ale and food.
I appreciate that very much. But do not rush it. Should you require an extra day to sort all of this out, it is not a problem. I do not intend to overstay my welcome either. I also have to watch over my own barony. I
had an entire jug of ale right next to my proverbial grandfather, who's lost his leg and gave me his bow. He's a nice hunter. You'd probably enjoy him. So I'm not going to be drafting anything up tonight.
Very understandable. As long as that ale does not survive the night.
I would be impressed if it did.
He chuckles along and he enjoys the banter. And he goes ahead and just joins at the table. But yeah, the letter was not read out loud, so you do get it passed around, so each one of you can actually read the letter one by one, so you can actually see what is the contents of it. You are among friends here now, at the very least. Because, you know, you do have only the companions here now who aid you on council. So it would be perfectly acceptable to talk about it right now as is fine. That's just a minor in-character detail. I want to say, should we do the break right now? Because it's around the time for that we usually do the break. I know that we were starting a little bit late, but...
I would
yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
We also need to like wrap it up on time today, so... But I also think that reading the letter with Knock Knock in the room might explode him.
Okay, I'll give you guys 7 minutes. There you go. Okay, let's go. Keep the music playing. Alright, short break time. Go ahead and get your water. Grab a snack if you need to. And then we will conclude in a few minutes. Let's do it. All right. Is everyone back?
You.
Good. All right. So I'm going to activate the other scene. You guys would have cleaned up the hall from all the food and everything.
Yep.
Adding a few things, yeah. Okay. Slow. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate. Now, you would have cleaned up all of the mess. You would have uncovered the floorboards that hides the kind of sunken-in dueling ring. Lowen immediately bounces towards his.
Well, I mean, this is where the conversation's at. We got Valerie, we got Tristan, we got Jubilost, we got Lindy.
Nitz, what are you doing? Don't you do it. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. No.
Wait, no, you can't walk 310 feet in one round.
Don't you do it.
Not one round.
Yet.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna just freaking pause you guys.
Joke's on you. Got other ways to bother you.
Like what? What the? How are you able to move? What the fuck? I hit
I
pause.
started the movement before.
That is kind of annoying, actually.
That is excessively annoying.
Yeah, I'm kind of
That is. Please don't do that.
surprised I was able to.
Please don't do that. That
Yeah, I
is
can't
really
move
annoying.
now.
Please.
You gotta unpause it to fix it, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Where was I?
Probably
Oh,
at
yeah.
home, in front of your computer.
Yes, exactly. That's where I was. Thank you. I'm really appreciative of the fact that I was able to re-find myself because of that.
In Canada.
In Canada. I hate to say it, but I need to go ahead and refresh again because it's laggy as shit. I hate the fact that it's laggy.
But yeah, shouldn't you show off Lowen's new art thingy?
I'm going to do that with yours as well.
I dare you.
Yeah. I got to put you on full display.
Yeah, do keep in mind to like inform him that this is temporary while we're waiting for the commissioned piece. I say as I do it myself, but like, shut up.
Give it a minute. All right, people, be ready. You get to see the new permanent look of the party. The new permanent look. Totally forever going to be like this until the end of time.
I will hunt you down and eat your organs.
And we're gonna be friends forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Val, maybe you want to explain to the chat. I think you can do that more accurately than me in regards to the change of your look, at least. Because I presume it's still going to be this kind of character look.
The character look in the commission piece is going to be a combination of the previous blonde suave swashbuckler and this piece. This was just set up. I thought we weren't rolling with this one until the commission piece came in, but it's perfectly fine that it is like this because after the time skip, Vile would be more comfortable with, showing off his scales and a bit more ancestry or ancestral features. So with that in mind, just for now, imagine the hair is blonder. But yeah, no. This is an art piece that I personally commissioned like ages ago of my main character, who has just overall changed and morphed over time. But I figured because I didn't want to keep using the artwork that we had, this was a good middle ground until the commission piece is finished.
Makes sense.
So more draconic features, more visible scales, hence the lack of gloves specifically. Mind you, I say that while wearing the ventriloquist gloves, but I imagine they're like wrist cuffs or something for now.
As for Lowen did a bit of an upglow as he decided to grow up a bit in the past, I want to say year, give or take. And this is what he looks like now. He's a pretty boy.
Yeah, the art piece has Lowen growing out his hair and wearing more red in reference to Regathiel, red and silver, as opposed to the earthen tones that he used to have. Well, leaning more into his religious nature, and he's a bit more. He's a bit more less naive and more cynical and serious.
Nobody's gonna be fooling him anytime soon.
I do hope he immediately gets fooled.
Yeah.
Why does he have clothes?
What? That's a question that Mr.
The
Magic will
act
be able to
of
ask.
stripping is part of the experience.
I wouldn't get that.
I know you wouldn't get that. You get a lot of other stuff though.
Still laggy. That sucks. Okay, give me a second to grab my notes again. Okay. Now, as you guys are organizing your way through the day, also I want to say that time-wise, you would be at this point in time ahead by a month, I believe.
What?
Wouldn't you?
What do you mean ahead by a month?
Well,
Ahead of what?
from the previous one, because the feast would have taken place a while ago.
Sure. Okay.
So I think a month passes by, and then we are kind of caught up to the current normal, actual, expected time, I believe.
Pretty sure the turn we moved to where we were.
Yeah, but you're due
Last
another
turn,
turn, right?
Well, we gotta do it. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
done.
yeah, but you're due for that. I mean, we can do it now if you really want to, but we can also do it later if you
I mean,
want.
since we already missed a big chunk of this session, let's continue with this session and do the Kingdom turn
Yeah.
in between at some point.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Then I'll fuck around with the date later too. It's minor. So, let me see that. I have to admit, I have to get used to the time. I do want to say that a day has passed, so
A whole day?
a whole
no.
day, bro.
Oh no, it's rain.
I want to say it's...
No, we can have the debuff.
No. Where is my macro? Rain.
I will also say I very much appreciate the look at the eyeball holders at the bottom because the art piece has like skulls.
You're welcome.
Very good.
I pay attention.
Light precipitate.
I'm proud of you.
There's no precipitation thing except for rain, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's rain. It's called rain. Just light precipitation is the debuff that makes us fatigue after 4 hours instead of 8, and
Okay.
also -1 to perception.
Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I know that it looks like as if it's raining inside, but I promise you it's not.
Did we forget to put a ceiling on this?
What the fuck? Gotta wait. No. No. But Cardon, you're the first to notice this. That there are two kind of small individuals kind of waddling in towards the hall quite quickly. Because they want to also get out of the rain. But it appears that they seek an audience. No.
I was waiting for that.
Well, they are marked as enemies.
They're
So.
supposed to be marked as neutral. Why does it never update my changes? Why? Every time, bro.
Honestly, Boya,
Because you do it wrong.
for the meme.
Oh, it's so slow. Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
Right, check what would be causing lag.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Can't see
Okay,
anything
brief
particular.
pause. I'm gonna double check this real quick. What is eating me up? What is eating it up? Memory is
It's the
fine.
latest patch for the hit video game Borderlands 4. Play now with your friends.
No, fine. Ethernet fine. Memory fine. CPU fine. It's not on my end. I don't know.
You should actually check to see if there's a Steam update going on.
There isn't.
Oh, okay.
They run inside. After I'm done lagging.
I love them.
They get up to the fire and they immediately like shake off their the wetness and the dripping the water from the rain from from their outfits.
Cardon escaping social situations makes sense.
There's a little bit of it. Go talk. Okay, let me go ahead and do it like this. Okay, never mind. Everyone is moving. I cannot do a thing.
Oh, wait, moving.
I'm just gonna hit this.
Updating tragic backstory. Oh no.
Lag is insane. Holy moly. Go like this. Nope.
Go change your performance settings because it's set to my stuff instead of maximum.
Could it be that you have a secondary scene available or open?
No, it is that he has both OBS and the game open.
That's fair.
Okay, let's see. Where
He's
do I do
running
that?
two games.
The performance.
Configure settings, core, roll. Change to performance mode.
Performance mode is set to high. The reload. Oh, and of course it boots me out. Damn it.
Yeah. Change your settings.
Born in the US, Scuff.
Dude, I hate Scuff so much every single time.
It is moderately humorous, though. It's fine.
I'm glad that my suffering is humorous to you.
I would never claim anything else.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. Your suffering will be humorous to me too. gonna throw you into the sea with the fish.
Blub blub.
Oh wait, he can probably swim really well. Can your character swim?
Vile?
Yeah.
I would imagine he has the capacity to swim, considering.
Everybody can swim. It's an athletic session.
Okay, let me grab my notes one more time. 5th time in a row, let me grab it. Okay. So yeah, the kobolds, they do enter, and they're very eager to get out of the the rain. This one particular individual that is robed looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and go to players. And the other individual, who is also equally friendly looking, is this looking individual right here, more blue.
I want his hammer.
But this one is the one that does the talking right here. And he pipes up and is like, ugh, I swear, I really dislike the rain. I think this is the hall where the fabled heroes reside, right?
That entirely depends on what you mean by heroes, but yes, you have made it to the Lockshire Town Hall.
Well, allow me to introduce myself and my compatriot right here. I am Hirik. And he every single time that he speaks as well, he kind of taps his fingers together. And when he finishes a sentence, he kind of tippy-toes a bit before going back down. And then he gestures towards his friend, and he is like, and this is my compatriot, Pretzel. So, just so you are...
Delightful to make your acquaintance, Creek and Pretzel. I am Vile. The one right next to me is, Miss Sunstrider.
Kirik and Prazel.
What was that?
Yes? What were you saying? Raven?
Pretzel.
Oh,
Nice.
I was asking what Breeze said because I didn't understand.
Oh, okay.
Kirik and Prazel.
Prazel goes ahead and pipes up and looks at Vile. And kind of pipes up and is like, you should listen to that one right there. That is the one who gets my name right. And points towards Breeze and is like, it's Prazel, not Pretzel.
Oh, I just genuinely thought you looked adorable, as well as menacing, obviously. And that is properly suitable for being named after a food.
Thank you. A food? What do you mean a food?
Something you eat. They are... Every strong warrior is named after something eat. Haven't you heard of Meathead the Glorious?
No? Who is that?
Well, you should. I'll tell you a story about him later if you stick around.
What? Wait. What is your name then?
Vile.
Vile is not a food.
I know. I'm hardly as powerful as you are, I'm sure.
Oh, hey, yeah, well, that's okay. The mighty, will show the way, and I can teach you many things. And he's
Looking forward to it, Brazil.
And he is like very jovial about the fact that he is kind of, praised as this, instantly powerful hero, even though he's pretty tiny. Kirik.
Breeze is just smiling behind a hand, just quietly thinking, oh my god, this interaction is fucking adorable.
They of course, they do come with reason. Kirik does pipe up and is like, Pretzel, just relax for a moment. Let me speak. Yes. Well, I wanted to approach you all because I heard that this kingdom is accepting of kobolds?
We are, yes.
Well, you see, I know that the bandits have been vanquished, and when he kind of like ends his wording in such a way, he kind of he tippy-toes a little bit, kind of putting emphasis on certain words.
This little bugger is doing the evil villain thing where they're like, yes.
I think he's just trying to be a bit social. But he then says, well, I was hoping that we could be also welcomed into, your glorious kingdom. Because, life for a kobold is quite difficult out there in the wilds. And we heard that you had allied with kobolds. Is that true? Yes?
Yes, we have the soot scales, just a little east of here, who are our allies.
Well, as you can see, neither of us are soot scales, so we can't just simply march in and expect them to give us shelter and home. So we decided to come here instead.
Breeze just nods along, completely understanding. Yes, no, that would probably be wise. They've had some poor interactions with outsiders lately. That being said, why are you having to come to us?
Well, like I said, going out into the wild and living in the wild is not exactly something we enjoy, shall we say. Well, so we wanted to hopefully earn our keep while we are here.
Well,
I'm more concerned as to why you two are alone.
Well, we stuck to the roads, so we didn't get attacked, if that's what you're wondering.
No, I'm wondering where the rest of your tribe went.
Oh, that would be a very long story. We have been, roaming for quite a while. I personally learned to be a scribe in my years, so I hope to be at least of some use to you.
and obviously we shouldn't pry unnecessarily on a first meeting. That being
as long
said,
as they didn't suddenly lose their tribes to a violent slaughtering, like we lost a certain scout, I'm perfectly fine with that.
that was a curia, and you shouldn't assume violence is the only reason people come over. That being
I don't, but it is a valid concern these days.
That being said, what may you offer then? You are a scry, and the wondrous hero over here is a what?
Not a scribe. I think he has the subtleties are lost to him. He is better off with a hammer. Isn't that right, Prassel? And Prassel immediately kind of like pipes up and is like, "This is my warhammer. I can smash kneecaps with it. I am a strong warrior."
I was gonna ask if he was a carpenter.
I love him. He's adorable.
Are you able to
I
fix the
desire to
roof?
keep him.
And Prassel is like, "What's wrong with roof?"
No, that was out of character because it's a continuation of the joke of there being no roof, therefore it's raining inside.
Well, Prassel is happy to, of course, lend his aid with his hammer. And it's like, Kiri kind of, pipes up and is like, "Well, he requires a little bit of guidance, but I promise you, for what, he lacks with some wit and, deftness with the quill, I promise you that he has all the enthusiasm in the world to help you."
Well, it so happens that we have someone with guidance, so that's perfect.
Somebody say guidance.
Yep. Combo. Alright, well, I'm sure we can find something for you.
Wow, we thank you. Where could I get access to something like maybe a library or some books or perhaps some letters that need to be taken care of or anything like that.
Alas, we have yet to build a library, though it is on my list.
Oh.
You could potentially help our treasurer with numbers and calculations and note-taking until such time as we have one.
Oh, your treasurer, yes. What is their name?
Jubilost! I shout out.
Jubilost kind of like, you know,
Very diplomat.
Jubilost kind of, you know, is like in the middle of his own thoughts and is like, oh, what is it over here? What is all this ruckus about? More kobolds. I am curious.
Congrats. You have workers.
Workers? I doubt it.
No, actually, this one appears to be relatively learned. He says he picked up the trades of a scribe. You can always test him. I was planning on passing him over to Valerie, but if he might be more useful to a cartographer...
Well, I suppose I can just take a look at it, see what he can do. But I'm not going to just let him immediately get into the affairs of the kingdom. I'm sure that more mundane tasks would suit him better. As for that other
Grace
one, I
just
don't know what to say.
stares at Jubilost.
And he stares back and is like, do you have a problem with my decision?
Be nice.
I am being
I would
nice.
argue that he is being nice. He's saying that he won't just hand over the reins to our kingdom and economical things, just immediately to some complete strangers.
There we are.
He is being nice.
Somebody's paying
valid.
attention.
This is valid. He has a tendency to be a little brusque. So I'm asking him politely to please be nice.
I'm certain
He
that...
will probably do his best. Now, don't get on his ass about it.
Jubilost also gives an extra little quip and is like, the day that I will get an extended extra salary to be nice, be sure to inform me. Until then, I'll keep to the honesty of numbers. Excuse me.
I mean, I'm not against paying extra for him to be nice.
I am. I'm not going to pay someone to be deliberately false to themselves. Respectfully,
Valid.
fuck that.
Though, admittedly, if we have to send him on like an emissarial mission, I wouldn't be against spending a little extra money to make sure he's at least civil.
I'm sure if we did, he would be civil. Now, 2 new friends.
2 new friends, yes. Okay, Prezel, let us go. We have to arrange rooms and all of that. I hope that we will not be looked at strangely at, you know, when we are at the inn.
He shouldn't be. Fortunately, my sister is married. Anyway.
Vile would probably like wiggle his fingers and just show off the scaling and then shrug.
Well, respectfully, sir, you are in a more esteemed position than myself.
Well, then you have something to work towards, don't you, darling?
Yes, he seems a bit confused at this, but he's like, I suppose so. Anyway, if you will excuse me and my compatriot.
Best of luck finding rooms.
The both of them waddle away to go find said rooms.
Did they find the lemonade stand?
Did they find the lemonade stand? I can't guarantee it.
Oh man.
So
But
what's your call on these new arrivals? Now they are that they aren't within earshot.
We'll have Jubilost test
As
and
I
find out if that one is actually a scribe. If he's not, well, he seems to have an interest in it, so we can probably put him through some training for it. The other one doesn't appear to be too bright, but he could probably come in handy once we start getting an actual war band together. Nothing wrong with a kneecapper.
Right, we do have a broken roof. You can hammer in some nails.
Oh my god.
It was
Breaking knees and taking names.
Mhm.
We do need to get him a title though, if he like becomes the preeminent kneecapper, like Pretzel the Bone Cruncher.
Or Pretzel the Leg Bender.
Mm.
That just makes me think of people going to the gym and then like bending too far on like the pushy machine with their leggies.
The leg
and then
press,
they're
the
like-
leg press, yeah.
Yes, oh, I hate those videos. Ugh.
Okay. A bust. Any
Nice,
other
I like
opinions
machine
about the
machine.
two aspiring kobolds?
the kobolds. So
You do get another visitor. He makes his presence known. He knocks on the door before entering. And it appears to be Snoop Dogg, or I mean, wait, the fisherman, actually. This is the particular individual.
Sam Riegel. Actually, zoomed in, it does not look like Sam Riegel.
I've
He's-
never seen the Sambri.
He slowly approaches. Let me go ahead and map. There you go. Okay. And as he enters, he is like, he kind of struggles
Okay,
with his
he's an
words.
enemy again.
Why? I set him to party. How? How? Oh my god, bro.
So it's probably
Enemy
set the
spotted.
token to party and not the actor. Need to go grab the
There you
actor
go.
itself.
Anyway.
Make sure you spawn him again, it's gonna be an enemy.
Yeah. I'll worry about that another time. Let's keep it going. So, as he enters, he wants to he kind of stumbles on how to approach and is like, Your Grace, he's trying to struggle. He's struggling a bit with the formalities of how to,
Dear,
to
you can
approach.
just call us by name. Most of us will not, like, jump down your throat about it. We're all pretty new to this.
Well, I would, well, my name is Arvin. I'm a fisher by trade. I've actually been here some time, though it's a low profile, but fishing is my trade. It's good to introduce myself. I was hoping maybe to do it at the party, but it was quite busy.
Yes, it was. It's good to meet you, Arvin.
Well, I come here actually with a hopeful request. You see, as I mentioned, fishing is my trade, and I require actually some strong arming. I have been fishing for some time actually, just here as of late, and at the Tusk Water, I go there to the beaches effectively, or at least to the water side, and I stumbled across a rather intimidating scene, because I was fishing, and this quite large turtle, kind of like a snapping turtle, showed up, and, it wanted to attack me, and, effectively try to, wound me, but it turns out it was actually not alone. There were actually two kobolds there as well, and they were kind of screeching and telling me to run away and to go away because I was disturbing their patron somehow. It was quite distressing, if I'm honest.
Hey, Arvin.
They weren't the two that just walked out, right?
The ones that I saw walking around town, they were also coming here. They didn't look anything like that, no.
Okay, good. I was mildly concerned for a moment. No, that sounds a bit like a problem, yes.
the ones that I saw, they had kind of, I don't want to say green skin, but they had kind of strange. Well, their skin was quite pale, but it almost looked like as if they covered parts of it with moss, and they were holding some strange stones, and they were chanting something. I presumed that they wanted to do me harm. I didn't stick around to find out.
Probably wise in the long run, even if they weren't particularly hostile. Dealing with a large snapping turtle, if you aren't capable of smashing it with a large hammer or roasting it in its own shell, is probably a bad idea. You need your fingers.
Indeed. But I'm kind of, you know, I'm careful. I don't want to go back there again because, you know, it was quite frightening, if I'm honest, and I was hoping that maybe you could do something about it.
We can certainly look into it. If you would, could you please mark on the map where it was, and we will either look ourselves or send out someone to do so.
Very well. And as you produce the map, he marks on the map where exactly the incident occurred. Go ahead and please hand wrong. Oh, it's it white. Okay, let me grab a color.
He's drawing a weenus.
No, he's not. Why is it still in white?
Oops.
Because your account is set to white because it draws in your color?
No.
Yeah,
I'm changing the line color manually. Let me do it this way. Yeah, there we go. There. It is set on the map where he was fishing last and where he came across the issue. So.
Something must have moved in since we last went there.
Well, it is kind of, you know, close to the waters itself. That's where I go to fish. I go there at the hills or towards the sand, and usually I fish in peace. Just this time it was not.
For the time being, fish closer to this side. For the time being, we'll go and look, and we'll tell you if things get fixed or not.
He then mentions as well that, of course, he will pay. And he will see what he can, of course, offer as payment for, you know, allowing him to do his job as a fisher in that particular region. So that said, beyond that, he bows and he departs without, you know, needing much more, you know, discussion on the matter, and hopes that it is seen to sooner rather than later. Do you guys want to look into that, or you want to do a bit more roleplay and research and stuff like that, or no?
Do we want to help Snoop Dogg right now, or
There's nothing
or
else
later?
urgent, right? I believe. Your roleplay is good.
I think it makes
Meta-wise.
sense to deal with threats that emerge quite quickly. And since
before
this
it
might
turns
not
into
be a threat.
Turtlezilla?
Hmm?
Before it turns into Turtlezilla,
True.
giant turtle attacking the king.
We'll have to change our name from Lockshire to Tokyo.
Okay. I'm hearing no objections, so we're going to push that as the current quest. Let's go ahead and activate it. If you guys need your preparation, you can do so.
Well, we cannot get there in one day, so Oh, actually,
Spells are good.
yeah, we can get in one day. Monday. But it's already 13 o'clock. Yes, we know it's a turtle. I can probably prepare some ammunition.
I may.
Do you have like a bag of anti-turtle munitions?
No, but I have like animal bane that gives poison.
Oh, very good.
All right.
I get 4.
You guys did your prep.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move things because there's roads and it's easy travel. I think only is it just 2 hours and 40 minutes to pass by? No.
I don't. That didn't change from last time. Oh yeah. Also, before we go, we buy a fucking spacer's pouch with what's left of our gold.
Okay. That's fine.
But I didn't do it yet, so.
Can you guys travel directly to here? Sure.
It's connected.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so head in this direction. That's more time. Okay.
I did forget.
There is over here a 3-mile stretch of land that is kind of stretching along the edge of the Tusk Water that rises high above the water here, which presents a swath of 40-foot high cliffs that limits a bit of access to the water below. Let me see. There is the cliff tops are really thick with a lot of kind of stinging nettles, but let me see. One of you is doing the exploration, right? I believe.
What?
It's survival effectively. I'm getting you guys to roll. Find the.
I don't know.
I'm giving this with a bonus as well.
Sounds like a cardon thing.
Well, I have explorer's clothing, so surely I should do that one.
That's totally good.
Okie
There you
dokie.
go. Roll the 20.
Alright, well for you, Cordon, it's super easy. You're quite sharp with your eyes, haha. You actually find the path that the fisherman took, which is like the safest path through this nonsense of all these stinging nettles. And you don't get any issues with it as a result. You find the kind of quote-unquote hidden trail down towards where the fishing spot is for the or where the fisherman does his job. Let's go ahead and put you guys on the sea. And stealth, that's okay. I'm gonna have to first put you guys on the...
I would also like to try to avoid notice.
And I'm, of course, always detecting magic.
Okay, I really need to put everything below set. So. Hey. Give it a minute. Let me reload this. Okay. Hopefully this should be good. So you have to do a stealth for avoiding notice.
Want me to
Yes, roll a stealth.
twirl?
Also, Booyah, is it your birthmas?
What?
Is it your birthmas?
No.
Oh.
Then I rolled a 1.
Am I also rolling a stealth for avoid notice?
If you're doing that, yes.
Perfecto. Okay,
It's not private by default, but also there should be the exploration educator should still work.
I see it here, yeah. Yeah.
Do that without us having to
sorry, I couldn't hear. What?
think.
So,
No, it's fine.
But re-roll, but make it hidden? Or...
I'll just do it.
Okay.
Okay, fine, there we go. Alright, now, because other people are also not doing sneaky things, I'm presuming that Cardon and Vile, you come in first to do your sneaky things, and then the other party members come in. Right? I think that's a good way to handle it.
Yeah.
I split from the party to not get noticed, but
Give me a moment. It is excessively slow, so please don't mind me.
I
Mines.
don't know what's up on your side.
I don't know what's up on my side either. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna keep you guys in, on the map altogether as players, but the context is indeed that Cardon and Vile are coming in to do their sneaky thing.
Also, I would load my crossbow with Animal Bane, since we're expecting a turtle.
Don't move, please. One moment.
With that background noise, I'm expecting to see Fallen from Diablo 2 running around and chanting.
Pretty sure we have those effects somewhere in the files.
I do remember those. We had the zombie one too in Abomination Vaults from like Diablo 1.
Oh, now that's a flashback.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vile and Cardon, you're both being really, really sneaky. You do hear the kobolds, kind of, like, you know, doing their usual koboldy things, and indeed, they don't look anything like the other kobolds that you saw earlier in the hall. That was kind of like appealing for, you know, a place to stay and wanting to do some work. They are completely different. This is kind of what you're looking at.
How do they smell?
How do they smell?
You heard me.
They have nostrils.
Rocky.
Got nostrils. He looks pretty stoned.
Ha 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 ha. But yeah, you're both sneaking, and they haven't noticed you. It looks like.
All right, then I use a cantrip card message to inform the others. And then I go into.
You wanted to move at half your speed, so.
I did.
Then
15.
I try to not spawn in the middle of the open to be sneaky.
Yeah, I had to spawn you somewhere, basically.
Yeah, I basically just moved over here so that it looks like he's hiding behind the bushels.
Yeah. You. Can you. Wait. Okay. You're walking this way. Because you are focused on the kobolds, you failed to just notice that you just briefly brushed by some more what appears to be some stinging nettles. So as a result, you do need to do a fortitude check for this to see if it actually stings you or not.
That's fair.
You were like, yeah, I'm gonna stick by the bushes, and meanwhile, in the middle of those bushes, some stinging nettles.
Fortitude.
I think you should just be able to roll it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. New stuff, you know.
Is it not the button in the middle of the chat?
Should have a button here. If I did the request roll thing.
No, I don't see it in the chat.
Oh, wait. Again.
Oh, there it is.
Screen.
There we go.
It just showed up over Lowen's post.
Oh.
All right. It does briefly brush you in a bit of an annoying way, and it kind of stings. You're like, "Ooh, shit!" It like kind of like gets you on the ankle a little bit as you kind of brush just about, and it puts you in a quote unquote sickened state. There you go. But other than that, you are still hidden. So the price you pay for staying hidden.
I go and take cover.
Okay. Yeah. Take cover. That's
Greater from the wall and the other stuff. And then I wait for the rest of the party to engage.
this is indeed greater cover. Wow, it is so slow. Okay, now, in the meantime, the rest of the party can also come in, but of course you're not exactly sneaking, so... What do you do? I want to hear, like, the intent of what you do before you do your thing, effectively.
Alright. Lowen moves to exactly where he's currently at to take a little glance at the lizard 70 feet away. And he's got his shield raised and nudges Eris and be like, "You think you can go grab him real quick?"
I can go grab him real quick. Want me to go?
I think you should go grab him. Maybe he's got info on where the turtle's at.
Oh, if that's EQ, we can start combat.
I think so. This. I don't need this. And I want to say, Breeze, you're also, because you're not far off. I think you're joining in effectively on this endeavor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The only thing she's doing is pinging magic detect, so.
Yeah.
But she's not close enough to ping off of the kobold.
Yeah. Because you guys are, oh my god. Because you guys are doing no sneak, effectively. Except for Cardon and oh my god, it's low. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll for everybody. Let's go ahead and I make sure that you're for Vile and for Cardon that you have set it to sneak. Well,
I believe we do, yes. Nitz had to step away for work stuff.
no one should be able to do anything. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move a couple of things. What the? Where's my combat music gone?
I light the forest on fire.
The forest on fire?
Yes. The turtle can't hide if there's nowhere to hide, because everything is flames.
But there are no flames anywhere. What do you mean?
I can make them.
Oh my god.
If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I'm really sorry about this.
I'm trying to keep the banter up so
It's
people
fine,
aren't
it's
bored.
fine, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm trying to just figure out why the combat music decided not to do its thing. But anyway, we're going to at least begin the encounter. Okay.
Oh, that's fancy.
We're gonna go ahead and enter the combat. So let's go ahead and do that.
Since I don't know if we're doing anything, I'm gonna just delay until after Lowen, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Breeze is also going to delay until after Lowen.
Phone.
Wait, where is it?
Full Blizzard?
Yeah, well, I was looking for enemy spotted, but I don't see it. So enemy spotted.
Okay.
Man, I would like if I could run in a straight line there, but it doesn't matter. So Let's go. Meow. So full dash sprint instantly over to this little boy here and hello, and give a hug.
He looks to you and is like, "What are you doing here?"
Nice. That's my turn.
Okay, Cardon.
All right. I guess I'll just shoot.
I may need to pause it because it's completely frozen on my stream. I'm gonna clear the chat because it's actually kind of laggy.
Yeah, it's probably because of the chat.
It actually takes so long to clear the chat. Wow. And I may
Yeah,
need to refresh
because-
I need to refresh it. Yeah, it's completely lagged out on the stream.
Yeah, the chat doesn't auto clear itself anymore, so you need to archive stuff every now and then instead of delete, so it's not fully deleted in case.
Give it a minute. Probably need to re-log in.
Miss, what's the name of the setting that has like the pop-ups for like success and failure on the screen? So I can turn that off.
What?
So like Eris roll to grapple, it pops up with big old success over their character token. How do I disable that?
I'm not sure if that's something you can change separately. I think that's just there. Yeah, PF2 RPG number, I think would be it, but
I'll fuck around with
I
it.
think that shows.
Okay, this should be okay now.
Alright. So I'm gonna shoot the kobold that's off guard.
Alright. Okay, we roll a crit. Oh, it's such a shame it doesn't show that on the screen. The cool effect. Why is that?
Well, you just didn't load it in yet.
No, it's loaded.
Alright. No, I mean the animation. I don't know. Something to test. To note down and test.
Alright. You effectively shoot it and it dies instantly.
Classic combo of Eris rushing in, grabbing the guy, turning him towards the sniper, so Karna just fucking headshots it.
Yep. And then I'm gonna... That was one action. I will then move to get different cover. TF25. And then take cover and reload behind. Oh, yeah, I do need to redo this.
There's no heads up.
Oh, just gonna take cover. That's gonna be standard. From the bush. Also, I don't reload with that ammo. My bad. In a second, I'll fix that. Okay, that's my actions.
Okay.
I'm going to move 25 feet and I spot something over there. So I point, I call out to my compatriots, because he doesn't look like he's hiding, that I'm going down to the beach.
Okay.
50 feet, that's 2 movements. And we're just gonna go ahead and strike out at this kobold, since the other one blew up. And, hey, look,
It also blows
another
up.
natural 20.
It looks like a home run, not a strikeout.
Plot twist. Didn't do much.
Plot twist, they were friendly.
You have an action left, right?
Nope. No, that was 2 movements plus strike.
Okay. Breeze.
Breeze would already be mounted on Peas Blossom. Because mounting doesn't work right now.
Yeah. Would you pretend?
At least give yourself mounted like that.
No.
That'll work for now.
Can press Z, change the order.
She's going to command the Peas Blossom, who can actually talk right now, to go forth and move to a slightly more central position.
All right.
And now that she is capable of seeing the kobold, she's going to move a little bit closer in that direction. No. I'm still alive. Somewhat.
Yeah, I hit like a noodle.
Poor soggy noodle.
Oh.
And then, since he is right next to water, she is going to use Spout.
All right. We'll roll for the damage, and then. Oh no, wait. You can do it.
She rolls for damage, and then you roll the reflex.
All right. Even though he rolls for success, he does not in. Oh no, he does survive. Wow. Okay.
If only barely.
And that's it.
Yep.
All right, Vile, you're next.
Val would like to make his way around.
Don't forget to rich.
If you want.
Unless you want to keep them -1. Yeah.
It's an action.
I need 1 action to move, 1 action to switch to the bow, or 2 actions to move and 1 action to stab.
Yeah, it's
You
just
can,
a
you can
minus
just
1.
keep it to what you want. Do what you want.
Yeah, he'll just retch.
Just got bad experience from last time you guys were sick.
True. I believe that's a failure.
Let me check.
I guess the DC that made you sickened, yeah.
Against it. Wait, is this? I think that's a success. It's the same.
Oh yeah, it needs to be a success, not just even a success did affect you, but now you succeed to retch on it, so you're good.
Yeah, that succeeds. You. Bleh.
And that's my turn.
Is it?
Yeah, I have 1 action left, which means I can either walk up and possibly get, like, zonked, or I can
Can
walk
do.
away.
Demoralize him.
Yeah, demoralize as well.
Did you also want to
It's an option.
Give him the finger.
Or feign. What is the thing to give you panache at distance again? Create a diversion, I think.
That would be it, yes.
So you have feign defense move for next turn.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll create a diversion then. Oh, God. And then it was... The new menus are throwing me off, I'm sorry.
I know, they're doing the same for me.
So Viola's just gonna call him a stinker. Because I can't think of any, like, insults for rock kobolds.
Okay, perfect.
And that's my turn then.
He's a mite bit hard-headed.
Okay. Let's see. Well, he doesn't like his current situation.
So he killed himself. Okay, good.
No. I actually have to check. Pretty quick consistent.
It's Alt-C to hide your cursor.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I think we shouldn't be able to see you measure thing anymore.
Yeah, it's fine. And do that. So, what he will do is he will... Well, the first thing he's going to do, and you've seen the other kobolds do this before, because you've seen kobolds in combat before. He is just going to scamper just away from... you should be able to see that, right? Or no?
Using an ability, so if you want to have us know what it is, you actually can reveal.
You've seen them in combat before, so I think so. So that's the first thing I do. He will move. He's gonna move this way, up the beach. The next thing he's going to do, he's going to target Lowen. And he is going to cast a spell at Lowen.
Okay.
Go ahead and do. You require a check on that. It's a reflex saving throw. I think you get the option to do it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rip.
Give us some description of what the spell is.
Yep. He casts, he's basically casting what appears to be some sort of like thunderous spell towards Lowen. Lowen, you're also wearing metal armor. So you take the normal stack of damage for this, and on top of that, you are actually clumsy as well.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, hey, that's lightning bolt.
Thunderstrike.
Yeah.
For real, I know you clumsy as fuck, bro.
And just as the kobold does that, out of the water emerges the big culprit of them all.
The mall?
Stop Howard.
First action that it does is it heads over towards Lowen. And this is indeed the giant turtle that, well, it's not even a giant turtle, but as far as turtles goes, it's pretty damn big. This is effectively what you're looking at.
I love him.
He's bogging.
You can adopt him if you like. You can adopt him. So the first.
Twitch chat.
It's an alligator snapping turtle.
Spam that bog champ right there.
No, no.
So the next action that it does is it's going to. It is indeed fogging. On its second action, it's going to go ahead and attempt to bite Lowen. So, with its jaws.
That's not very bog.
It does indeed bite. So we're gonna go ahead and do the damage. Alright, Lowen, you take a bit of damage.
Hey, guess what?
What? Take a bite.
It dealt
bleeds
piercing
all over.
damage to me.
You've activated my trap card. Writes his glasses.
Alright.
It takes full damage. And +1, don't forget debuff for weakness to piercing and slashing.
So, it's back. There we
You can control click, by the way.
Oh.
That should also work.
Okay. On its last action, it will attempt to. Let me take a look.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would no, because it's persistent damage, right? Because
What?
my dragon bile is triggered by something taking piercing or bleed damage.
Yeah, you technically could trigger it when it takes damage from it, so it's at the end of its turn.
Yeah, I figured that was that was what was gonna happen.
Yeah, you can, and it's currently its turn, so yeah, so it's gonna bleed at the end of its turn. Yeah.
Alternatively,
So you
you
can
could
come
also trigger it on Lowen right now as he takes the damage, but
Yeah.
yes.
Attack Lowen. Make sure he
I'm not going to
goes down.
attack Lowen.
I need to use
Blow
my
up the
heals.
farm boy.
It's going to. Let me see. We're gonna do this. You see, you're over here. Don't blow up the farm boy, Fennec. No! It's going to go ahead and just grab first. Because it can do that with its jaws.
Oh, is it particularly skilled at rapping?
It can do that, yes. Without incurring an extra penalty.
What language does it rap in?
I hate you.
Sorry.
Oh, if it's draconic, we have a bunch of people.
I was going to say it's a draconic snapping turtle. Clearly, it speaks draconic. Okay, and in that case, since it took bleeding damage, she's going to use Brian Dragonfile.
Takes
Or
damage.
one that inflicts. Yeah.
Resistant.
So actually, you could do that on
The reaction, right?
Lowen doing blood. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd have to have done sooner, but it's fine. Yeah. Go ahead. What about her?
0 point. 0 point.
Yeah,
It's an,
0 point.
It's an attack on your side. You can.
Actually, I can't see my hero cards.
You. Yeah, maybe the UI is bugged a bit, but you can go into the card stacks and then find your hand there.
In that case, I'm going to play the Strike True card.
Okay. So,
Right. So press the play button and then press the at the top right. There's going to be an icon to show to all. there's like an eye icon on the screen where the 3D card. There you go. So you
No,
use
let me
that,
go. Let me go. Okay, I was trapped.
then-
You are technically supposed to play that before you do the attack thing.
Yeah, so hero point and cards are still separate things, but you can't
Yeah, you
reroll
need
this.
to
Use hero points to use the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
then this
that
doesn't
card
apply then.
has-
Yeah.
Should have rolled it before, yeah.
Well, it's not a strike.
That's okay. We're learning.
It's a
A
ranged
strike, yeah.
attack roll.
Yeah, it's not a strike indeed. It's not even a range attack roll, it's a spell attack. So yeah, this doesn't apply here. So I would say
Oh,
you
well, in that case, just a hero point.
All right.
use regular hero point. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the thing with the hero
have a
deck.
choice.
A bunch of things don't apply.
Yeah.
Darn. By one.
Oh.
The hell is this thing's AC?
It is a giant turtle.
Well,
It seems to be armored.
Okay, Eris, you have your thing. It's your turn.
Yes, I will run 40 yards right up to it. Ah,
Okay, the moment that you run 40 yards, you need to
Yes.
do, because you ran through some stack of nettles, so you need to go ahead and do a.
Sure.
There's 2 checks actually. This if they're walking through. Okay, so there's. I need you to roll it twice. There we go.
Is this an emotion effect?
No. Unless the emotion is ow. Okay, so that one you're no problem with. There's one more that I need you to roll. Exact same one. So just roll it again.
I need to fix the typing thing.
Okay, so the other one you do care about. It does put you in a state of quote-unquote sick. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Realistically, I would have ran around, but like, oh well, sure.
Yeah, it's
My bad. So, fucking skill issue. I'm gonna start with the demoralize on the Turtle Man.
yeah.
Do it. Kick his ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think it gets through.
Turtle bites harder.
There. And now I will do a trip.
Looks at
Turtle
turtle.
tipping.
All right. Good job.
Doctor, no, wait. One moment. Splinter made a mistake when he adopted you.
Can I shoot by? Well, yeah, I see it, so I can shoot.
It does
I
have a
don't
certain degree of
have-
cover though.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be lesser cover anyway because low end.
Because of the lads.
Yeah. What I'll do is, yeah, just strike. I could change my ammo and apply poison as well on top of it, but I don't think that's needed. I shoot. I miss. I play a card.
Reroll the check twice and take the best results.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Can I just show it to all the players?
Do the one.
I don't.
It pops on the
I don't
screen
get it
real-
on the.
real
I don't
quick.
get it on the. I don't get it on my stream though. I have to look at that another time.
Okay,
I'm gonna make a note of it.
well, probably because the stream is not a player. That might be why.
Yeah,
We'll see. I right click and reveal to everyone in chat so it's visible in chat, so should at least be visible that way for the stream.
That is, yeah.
And then okay, then I just right click, reroll, keep higher result.
Oh,
Somehow I rolled the same value. Oh, I'm doomed.
No, you reroll twice.
He
wait,
rerolled
what?
and checked the
Twice.
highest result, so.
Wait. If you still fail this check, you become.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow! Oh Jesus! Okay. Oh
But
fuck!
yeah, I do re-roll twice, so I will do it another time.
We roll the check
Yeah.
twice. Yes.
Yeah, reroll.
I cannot right
One time,
click
another
re-roll
time.
the- So I will give myself. Yeah, I didn't do it right, so I'm just gonna give myself one bolt, reroll, reload. Remove this, and then shoot again. Doom is just doesn't apply this. Okay, so I'm not Doom because
Yeah. I got
on the
rid of it.
third.
Yeah, yeah,
reroll,
yeah.
On the
You
third
keep the
try
better
it worked.
result. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So that's gonna be regular damage. And then I will I will go hug the stinging needle that suddenly appeared here. And then take cover. Well, covered reload, actually. Works correctly. There we go. Macro should work now. This. And that was reaction.
Did you get full cover here?
Well, is the bush lesser cover from
It's
the enemies?
Yeah, it's less cover.
So by taking cover, I get one tier higher than that.
Yeah, so you get standard.
Yeah, so I have standard cover.
Don't know why it would give you greater cover. It said you got greater cover. I was like, no.
Oh, yeah, it's
Alright.
standard.
Lowen. I hate the fact that things are popping up when I don't want them to. That is so annoying. I hate this here. Anyway, go ahead, Lowen.
Okay. We're just gonna YOLO. Actually, here, I'm gonna delay that spell. I'm gonna strike once. Okay. Now I'm gonna cast the spell Sure Strike after doing a DC flat 5 check. Because I'm grabbed. Sure Strike's on. And I'm gonna strike again with map plus Sure Strike.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Same damage as my crit.
Nice. And that's
But
it.
I am still grabbed. And I'm still clumsy. But we're casting sword.
Alright, Breeze, you're next.
Breeze is going to stash the staff on her little staff holster on Peas Blossom's saddle. And then she is going to lift her hands and cast Slashing Gust. Yup.
Can you target the kobold? Or
60 feet. 60 feet. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Too late.
because that's why you need two hands. Because if you don't, it doesn't work. Like
Yep,
you cannot target the same creature
I
twice.
can target both.
Yep. All right.
That was the intention, I believe, here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just had
The
to
first
see the other
one missed the big guy. And I don't know if that misses the small guy.
You had to target him to do it, I think.
I've got them both targeted.
But yeah, but you just did both attacks on the tortoise.
That hits.
Want me to roll it again with just the small guy targeted?
No, it hits. Just roll for damage on the small guy. All right. You cast your spell on him, and he does not survive.
Perfect.
I think that's everything for you, Breeze.
Yep, because putting away the staff and then
Action.
2 action attack.
Perfect.
So Vile would like to jump up and then like push off of Ares' head
Thank you, folks.
You're
to
still
like
running.
move through so that like he gets here.
Well, if you're going that way, going through the.
I just wanted to add the flavor.
Yeah, he can go through all our ties.
Yeah, I can pass through all of the tiles without crossing through the monster. So I just wanted to add the flavor. But
Would it be possible to scoot 1 tile more to the left?
yes, because I have only moved 20 out of 35.
I would appreciate that, because when he gets up, I will still have off guard.
I can do a roll for you though, Boya, if you want. I would be happy to.
If you went through Lowen, then it's okay. If you went through the cracked jaw, then yes, you have to do a check.
Well, it's more like above the crack jaw, but again, roleplay flavor.
Yeah, for roleplay favor, that's fine, but you still need to do a check. Yeah. Because if it was like an assist with a jump, etc., then I would have given it to you. But yeah.
What kind of roll do you want me to do?
It's effectively like a tumble through. That's the same type of check. I know that flavor-wise it'll be different, but that's the same numerical check. So just go for that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, very good. You succeed.
And then in midair, Vile is going to swing his rapier, the Eye Ripper 2, against the turtle.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so this is regular damage.
And then since I can't attack no more, I would like for him to do a feint just to re-up the panache. Let me just find it again because I'm a blind Gwyn. I really should put it on my thing, heck. And there you
go. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. I need to refresh again on the stream because it has lagged out for the 5th time in a row.
Yeah, just go and drop the settings.
Everything's on low.
The quality settings on it. On this camera.
Let me check it on the camera.
Pretty sure it's on your side, not on the camera.
I checked it on my side. Everything's on low, but on the camera settings I may need to change it.
I would also like to not have the person have off guard, but activate the goading feint thing, if possible. So that he
He's-
takes a
Let me
minus
do
2
one thing at a
circumstance
time. I have
rolls outwards.
limited brain capacity.
I apologize.
I need to go to. I have to fix something because it's busted on the stream. I have to fix it.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair, Bio. You take your time.
Busted all over the stream.
If only.
Busted me.
Go here. Performance is set to low. I don't know what to say.
Okay, go into prime performance
Where?
in settings. Prime performance.
Prime performance? Yeah.
It's in the P. And then there should be more settings for quality there. But it might be the JavaScript things that's fucking up, so
Yeah.
change the render scale at the top.
Speaking of Prime, do you guys know about Twitch Prime?
You stream watchers should totally use your Twitch Prime free subscription on BuyaVT.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No. Use it on whoever you want, but I mean, we're here, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
That's the joke, obviously. You gotta give them options.
Oh my word! Please, just do your thing.
It is a bit shame that it's being so scuffy, boy.
It is so annoying. There's always scuff every time. It's so annoying. I'm gonna make sure this is completely fixed before the next session rolls around. I'm dead serious.
No, you won't.
No, like I said, I don't care if the next session is like in a month from now. I don't care. It's going to get fixed no matter what. That's it.
And need to test before, but then like it was expected this session to have issues because a lot of things change.
Yeah, a lot of updates would naturally lead to some stuff.
So, like I warned about that, and that it won't go as fast as desired because of that.
But yeah, no. Instead of having off
Because,
guard, you would have effect.
It seems to be the
goading.
JavaScript that jams up. So
Going video minus penalty to attack rolls against the opponents.
And since it was a critical success.
Was it a critical success?
Yes.
It doesn't look like it.
Wasn't it? Oh, no, I'm an idiot. My bad.
Zero.
I was looking at something else.
First action, it gets up. The second action.
I react to that. I believe that is a move action.
it's a movement. Also, that breaks the grab.
Yep.
Lowen is no longer grab because that's a move action.
Throw 2016 Xbox One at a microwave. Yes, do it with full force.
So
You can
punch.
remove grab from
I
Lowen.
believe yes, punch.
Isn't it already removed? It's, let me get it.
Oof.
Too bad.
Yeah, I'll hero point this. Oh yeah.
Oof.
Even worse.
Its next action, it is going to. Let me see.
Well, Val has just goaded it, so
Yeah, that's true.
True.
So it's going to go ahead and take a chunk out of Vial. Why didn't extra
I would like
menu?
to find my flashy dodge, please. Oh, I found it. It's toggled.
Okay. It will attack.
Actually, goading would make it attack someone else because -2 to attack Val.
But it doesn't have to go
but
anything.
well, let's do that now,
throwing
it's-
something into striking you sort of like imply that you are drawing its attention to a certain degree.
Yeah, but like mechanically,
It's like you're
Would
calling
attack
his mother
something
a
else.
bitch. No, you're calling his mother a bitch, so he really wants to go at you, but he's kind of like thrown off by the insult, is I think how
Yeah,
it works.
he's angry.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. So
because
he's
it's not
attacking
like
something else.
taunt from freaking
No, but like it
Guardian.
doesn't go, oh, I have a -2 against this guy because he's insulted me, so now I will attack the other ones.
Yeah,
Mike
well, it's-
Lowen.
Okay.
the numbers are to
Wow.
an indication.
Goodbye, Lowen's arm.
Would
Yeah,
Lowen
just-
still have clumsy because the movement would throw off the grapple?
It got clumsy from the spell.
Oh, fair.
So.
What was the duration on that?
It's the normal duration. There was no extra
round.
information, so it ends on Lowen's.
Vile, could you not turn this into a normal attack with your reaction after seeing the roll result now?
It's a bit too late for that.
Yes, I could. Oh, yes, because I do have
It's
that.
a bit too
don't I?
late for that. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah.
No, that's fair, but yeah, because I didn't get the pop up this time.
On its last action, whenever it decides to not do this laggy business, it's going.
I'm just gonna keep lagging because JavaScript.
It is going to bite down even more on its last action, clenching its jaws as a result, and deals additional damage.
Okay.
Was that a combo from its grab or just from the attack?
It's its last action. It can do that.
Right.
What you basically,
want to heal.
I will
Okay.
describe what you guys saw. He bit down, right? He bit basically Lowen's leg, and then chomped even harder. Just kept on biting more and more until you hear crack, snapple, pop. Effectively, that's what you saw. He just kept on clenching its jaws down. That's what you saw. And I will actually just reveal that in the chat. What that is, because you observed it. So I'm gonna reveal it to everyone. There you go. It's in the chat.
You know, I have to say, I was joking about the whole goodbye Lowen's arm, but goodbye Lowen's arm.
He said like,
Yeah, I don't want to risk a battle medicine for one action in case it just crit fails and then deals damage, so I'm just gonna take out a potion and administer to Lowen.
Yeah, but you can see why the fisherman at least was like, hell no, I'm not sticking around.
Oh yeah,
Second-
no,
wait, no.
Breeze understood before she saw the thing.
No, he is not sickened. I'm sickened. That's okay. He's clumsy. Could you apply, please?
Yes, apply the healing.
All right, that is 2 actions.
hold on.
Yes.
Quick interruption. Shani, he needs to take bleed damage.
He rolled a success on his bleed on his previous turn. So he actually, yeah.
Okay, but he still had the debuff. You
Yeah.
removed the debuff.
Does the debuff not stay?
That's why. Well, it's while he's bleeding, I think.
Oh, until the bleed. Oh yeah, until the bleeding stops. Yeah. Yeah, the bleeding stopped. He got lucky. I rolled high.
Okay.
And trip again. Because I bet his reflexes are shit. Well,
Oh.
so be it.
Your,
That's my
your
turn.
2 wasn't good enough. Alright.
My stream is so janked up. It's so janked up. There's nothing loading
Yeah,
on it anymore.
because
I
didn't
don't know
test
what
it.
yeah.
Alright. Would Lowen being on the floor not block cover anymore for the turtle?
No, because the off guard,
I guess
sorry,
there's
the
a
off
push.
guard whenever it was on the floor was also not applied logically, so it's not going to apply now. So
So actually what I'll do first is hide, so I can get an off guard from that.
Apply.
And then I'll shoot.
Apply, please. Apply. 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 Apply.
Alright, I did a bit too fast, but
Please
wasn't the correct. You should have
wait
just
for
clicked
me.
the apply all.
Apply all. It wasn't even opening the menu. Nothing was opening. I'm completely locked.
On my chat message of hiding, wasn't there a apply?
There's apply changes and then open hide results. And I pressed
so
apply
you just wanted
changes.
to do apply check.
And I did apply changes and it took like 10 seconds to apply. So, yeah.
Probably from also the camera struggling, trying to load a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not a crit with the half guard, but I had to get sneak attack. That's fine. So some damage. And then I hid first, so now I'm gonna take hide again and reload.
Apply. Give it a minute. Applying. Apply. You mean open the results?
Now we know what to fix before next session.
Yeah. Visibility needs to be checked as well. I'm gonna write it down. Yeah, let me jot that down before I forget. Now, okay. Breeze.
She gonna stare at the turtle.
For people who need to leave, if you need to leave, then do your thing. If you need to go.
Oh yeah, it's time.
Yeah, she's gonna stare at the turtle and then let's go with no. She's gonna pull out her staff first. And then cast hydraulic push on the turtle.
Okay. Okay, that's a hit. Regular successes by 5. Now it can only move this direction. Or this direction. Which way do you want? Towards the water or no?
Do either of them send it through any nettles?
No.
Send
Then
it through
towards the
me.
cliff side.
Then this side?
Cliff side,
Cliff side.
not toward the water.
Thank you. This is force movement. Does that cause a reaction?
Negative, that would be OP. There's a rule somewhere that says force movement never triggers reactions that react to movement.
You have one more action, right?
It's just that you move it manually to move it, so it
drawing the
detects
staff
movement.
was an action.
So you should be gone. You're clumsy.
Vile. Finish him.
I would just like to trigger his finisher and then do a beautiful, graceful strike. And I guess we're not enslaving it because it bit off Lowen's arm.
Right. You go for the final attack,
Steal its eyeballs.
and you try to steal its eyeballs.
But you're
What
staring
again?
at his butthole.
You're staring at his butthole. Those are not his eyeballs.
Still very effective.
You
Yeah,
end its
no,
life.
admittedly, he stole something else.
A disappointing end. I no longer have any eyes.
the end session.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
Done.
right, see you guys next time. Bye.
All right.
Hecking huff.
Yeah, someone had to leave.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't want to hold.
Oh yeah, there we go. All right.
I think I did 0 damage this fight, but I did other things.
You did plenty
Only
more
did
things.
trips and grapple.
Yeah, your grapple and your flanking stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Not upset or anything. It's just kind of funny that I did 0.
All right, very good. Let's go ahead and remove the camera. Remove that. Put that in. There we go. Done.
Good session, lads.
Yes, that was a good session.
Jank was expected, but I stopped expecting.
I didn't expect there to be this much jank. I didn't expect it to be this bad.
I expected it.
I didn't. I didn't think it was gonna be so bad that it was virtually nearly unplayable. If I would have known, I would not have done the session. That's for sure.
The problem is I don't remember everything that can be tested. And I didn't think about
Me neither.
the camera.
Yeah. But now we know. Now we know. For the next time.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, the other half is actually doing the battle.
Yeah. But hey, at least I gave you guys a fight as well. For those who who are fine to stick around, I hope you had at least some fun with regards to the role play as well. I tried to make it a little bit interactive without making it too, long-winded on the interactions and stuff. So
I'm a sucker for roleplay, so
I'm glad you liked it.
Alrighty. Good day, night, evening, sleep.
Likewise. All right.
yeah, I'm going to bed in a couple of hours. So I promised somebody I would go play Borderlands 4 with them, which is why I was like, I gotta go at a session end.
Borderlands. Enjoy.
I will. Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Niths, you still there?
He's still
Hello.
here.
Okay. I think I'm missing one step for importing music. So let me just get back to what I was thinking. Where the fuck is the fucking fuck? There's the fuck. Alright. So folders made. We have humble music. Then I go to create playlist, pull up ambient earth nature loops.
I'm gonna end the stream. And I will see you guys in an hour. Actually, give or take more or less an hour. For the raft session. So I'm gonna turn off the stream and we'll be back here in an hour. So yes, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, let's go.